hurt.
Yeah. Are you good?
Yes.
Hello, chat.
Better than good.
Funny quip here. If I live
Yes.
over here.
Do the funny quip.
I try. I'm not as clever as some
Why
people.
the hell am
hope.
I getting a Fortnite ad? What the hell?
Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson is in it now.
Oh, do we have a thing to retweet? I'm gonna check.
We do not.
Connor.
I was getting to that.
The champion of battle royales, Monty.
Oh no, Connor.
Yes.
Dude, your mic right now sounds amazing.
It actually
I'm going to
sounds good.
throttle you.
I was gonna say like Ed, don't do that. Don't do that to a man.
I wish you could see me. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up right now.
No,
like a dog.
Connor, I felt that because I know exactly how you feel, and I was like, Bosco, don't. No.
My eyeballs have taken on reptilian slits.
I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry.
Cast level 4 shatter.
The PTSD.
Listen, you burst out my eardrums screaming in your microphone that one time. My life has been reduced.
It wasn't my fucking fault, is all I'm saying.
I've never so keenly known how someone is reacting physically right at a moment. I was like, I can feel his chest clenching and just this cold chill down the back of his neck.
And his little banana kigu.
It's garlic bread, thank you.
Whatever.
It's not a kigu.
Whatever.
It's an hoodie.
Gaze upon my barren field of fucks to give, sir.
That's the one thing I regret. Oh, go ahead.
Use code Distortion Devil at the hoodie to save $30 off your order.
There you go. You're welcome.
The one thing I regret not picking up while I was in LA was a kigurumi, because those things do look comfortable, but they're really expensive.
They're like a slightly
Indeed.
more. They're like a slightly more acceptable version of a. Oh, what do you call this stupid?
Footy pajamas.
Footy pajamas?
Snuggie.
Oh, the Snuggies. I remember those.
Hey, I'll have you know I love my Snuggie.
There was a spoof commercial that was called Snug Wow, which was like the ShamWow and the Snuggie. It was the Snuggie, the ShamWow material.
Wait.
So you just
Spill anything you want on it.
Hey, Connor, why do they call it an Odie? He doesn't even look like a dog.
I believe it is because some British guys tried to say it. He's like, it's an hoodie.
Are you serious?
It's a nudie, ain't it?
No, I mean, no idea why it's called hoodie.
That would be stupid enough to actually work. But if that's an Odie, does that make you John?
Yes, I am John.
Alongside Chris Pratt and Garfield.
Oh,
No,
God.
I'm the John from Garfield minus Garfield. Actually, I have depression.
I love Garfield.
We should go down the whole.
Oh God, there's some kind of joke that Chris Pratt is voicing, like frickin' the Grinch, and
No.
I legit believed it. It's like, no,
Hey,
it's a joke, but I was like, at this point, I'll believe it.
It's
Yeah, it
not
turned out to be
real.
fake.
And I was thinking about that today, and I was trying to remember who did the live action Grinch, and it was Jim Carrey. I thought it was Tim Curry, but that's not. Those aren't the same people.
What? That would have been
Tim
equally
Curry
amazing.
That, I would
fair, yeah.
argue. I would argue that would be better.
And I just want to say, and this is don't fight me online, but the Jim Carrey Grinch is the most valid one because he throws a child in the dumpster and eats glass.
I don't hear
yes.
the sound of anyone arguing with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nobody that's going to be able to make an argument against that.
That is the most Grinch character ever.
Well,
Imagine.
now that we've-
Imagine.
Now that
Tim
we've
Curry
managed
Grinch.
to talk until 6:53, maybe someone should, I don't know, do their job.
Yeah.
Come on,
Sorry.
keep it
Talked
going.
over
You guys
him.
got all caught up talking about
Yeah,
the Grinch.
Don't get mad at Connor. We overwhelmed him.
No, don't worry.
Look,
From-
man, use that new microphone setup of yours to tell everybody all the good
Yes,
things.
indeed. From now on, whenever you guys are going overtime, I'll just do this.
There you go.
to let people know it's time to shut the fuck up.
Isn't it
XLR.
nice having that at your fingertips without having to go through the whole process?
Yes. Also, I'm not crackling anymore when I use it. Huzzah!
Yeah, that's
So,
really nice.
What are you using now, Connor? Go XLR or
I'm-
something?
I am
No.
using a solid state Logic 2.
Which is a very nice piece of equipment.
Yes.
With a built-in little soundboard on it.
Recommended by Mark Allen Jr.
Sounds about right.
But yes, I will use it to ask people to go around the horn and introduce themselves, starting with Arcolf.
Hi.
Go!
Where can they find you and what are you up
I
to?
said hi.
Where can they find you and what are you up to?
Twitch.tv/Arcolf. Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker, whenever I can actually get through the damn queue. And also on Mondays over on Twitch.tv/Colonel Cheru, I play the world's strongest martial artist, high school girl, and Satan.
And that's about it.
Indeed. Bosco, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, and you can also find me on Twitter or Instagram at EdBoscoVA. Check out Friday Night Flashbang. It's a wrestling stream that I do every Friday at 5 o'clock p.m. PST. It's kind of like D&D, but where everybody creates their own wrestler, throws it at me, and we put it into a really crappy game and let the engine dictate what we do, and then I write stories to it. You should come check it out. It's a lot of fun. Also, tomorrow, assuming everything goes well after this stream, I may or may not be playing through Halo 5 story mode with the one and only Arcolf. Never played 5, despise the premise of 5, but might still try to go through the story so I can get ready for Halo Infinite, which, yes, I will stream when it comes out on the 8th, and we will power through that story mode. Boy, do I need that game to be good.
And then we can try the co-op campaign in May when it finally
Yay!
comes out.
Because, you know, that's fun. We'll play it in December and then again in May together, because that's how you release a game. Well done, 343.
Wow, that was a really good 100% speedrun of your introduction.
This is what you get for not recasting Bosco, 343.
Yeah! You put me in Halo Wars, why am I not in this one, damn it?
To be fair, the only reason he's shilling himself is because I'm actually at his house right now with a gun to his head.
Shut the fuck up, Sarah, and do your intro. Where can they find you?
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E, Willia. God, I got nothing new to shill, honestly. Nothing's been announced yet. I'm working, but I have nothing new yet to talk about that I have not already talked about. So yay.
Awesome. I believe that just leaves Monty. Where can they find you and what are you up to?
Hi. You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. We had Dungeon of the Mad Mage on Thursday. It was really, really great. They killed a lot of goblins, like a very concerning amount of goblins.
Goblin genocide?
They killed about 30 to 40 goblins in one session.
Oh.
Look, sometimes
Jesus.
you just gotta make Bracky sad.
Every time that goblins appear, Bracky's like, "Are they hot?" I'm like, "No, they're not, Bracky. They're not hot." So that'll be uploaded to YouTube, but you can catch the VOD on my Twitch. But I'll be uploading that to my YouTube here probably the next couple days. And then Sunday should be more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. We beat the fighting gym and we're going to make our way to fight Crasher Wake and hopefully not die. So definitely check that out. And follow me on Twitter for random bullshit.
Excellent. And they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/Distortion Devil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow, at some point, I don't quite have the time with me right now, but I'll be joining the fine people over at Roll for Damage. I'm going to be in a game DM'd by Yaro Shien, joined by some guest stars. It is a Christmas D&D game raising money for St. Jude Play Live, which helps go to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. We'll be on the final time slot for the entirety of the charity. So be sure to check us out there tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. My character is going to be pretty great, I think. Not to toot my own horn, but yes. Also be sure to check out Dead House Sonata. They have a playable tech demo out now. So if you want to check that out, go to deadhousesonata.com. And also check out my DM's Guild, where I'll be releasing the Warpath Barbarian sometime soon. I had something else. Oh, yes.
Don't forget to check out Dead House Sonata.
I already did that one. Also, I did a partnered stream with the Hoodie yesterday. If you want a very large, very warm, very cozy and snuggly wearable blanket, sort of in the vein of a Snuggie, but it's like an actual piece of clothing rather than something you drape over your front.
So a Kigu.
Not quite. It's like a big oversized hoodie, but it's not a hoodie. It's an hoodie.
So it's a Kigu without the cool head.
Yes, I stole their H2. And I'll come for yours.
What the hell? Oh!
You're too late.
No! What? Oh, darn! Oh, God, my H's!
Yes.
Hurt him, Connor. Hurt him good.
And I'll only give them back if you use the code Distortion Devil to save $30 on your order at thehoodie.com. And with that, I'd like to thank our sponsor, not just mine, but
Oh, I need to grab them.
yes, you need to grab your Die Hard dice.
Whee! I might shift these out actually, but enjoy this ASMR.
My ass has been MR'd.
You can, yeah, no, we're good, Monty. You don't have to. All right. Still, all right.
There it goes.
My meridian response has been audio stimulated. Yes. Be sure to go to dieharddice.com to pick up some gifts for the tabletop lover in your life, as now, through December 20th, if you use the code Unexpectable ! You can save 15% on your order at dieharddice.com. With that, it's time to read some.
Order now, because don't forget about shipping.
Yes, it's time to read some businesses. Distortion Devil, thank you for the 19 months. Thanks to
Wow,
probably not a
fuck
mirror
you,
for my
Connor.
gift sub. Yes. Arcolf, thank you for the 15 months of resubbing.
Imagine
Werewolf
how
in
sad it would be if we just read off our own names and then we started the game. It's just like,
And that's it.
and let's play the game.
Thanks, me. Pat myself on the back.
Thanks, Arcolf. And anyway, that's our show.
Werewolf into Speedo, thank you for the 20 months. I've spent 20 months now going down this unexpectedly long rabbit hole. I blame Bosco.
What?
Indeed.
Makes sense.
Good choice.
Too many fandoms. Thank you for the 19 months. Sloth0130, thank you for the 100 bits. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 17 months. 2 clowns are eating a cannibal, and one says to the other, are we doing this right? Paladin Bubbles, thank you for the 19 months of Prime. Nom Nom Goblin, thank you for the 18 months at Tier 2. Kinda disappeared for a bit there, but hell yeah, Prince Division just finished the latest episode. Ooh. And Dark Cooley, thank you for the 9 months. Thanks to Probably Not a Mayor for my gift sub. Yeah. Viridian Winter, thank you for the
Sorry, go ahead. No, it's not important.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Prince Division here to save me from my slow-ass day at work. Dragon Alchemist, thank you for the 19 months. Ikaros Landing, thank you for the 20 months. VD Sora, thank you for the 9 months. Thanks to Pauline on the Mare for the gift sub from months ago. Flustered Bun, thank you for the 200 bits. Hello, I am here to continue my plan to let Bryant know that he is loved and cared for. Hi, guys. Destroyer777, thank you for the 100 bits. There is no message. There is no bits. There is only chaos. Happy chaos. Oliver Bingo, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, guys, looking forward to finishing my last night at work with my favorite officers. Also, Tim Curry Grinch. Sounds like he'd be a sweet Grinch Vestite from Grinchylvania. One Sweet Girl, thank you for the 100 bits. He shield. It's true. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 100 bits. A gnome psychic broke out of jail, and the call went out saying that a small medium was at large. Mr. Insecure, thank you for the 250 bits. Bits for the Bit God. Dragon God 20, thank you for the 400 bits. Welsh93, thank you for the 20 months. Hey, all, just wanted to say you do an amazing job, including you, Bosco.
It's lies in the slander.
Indeed. Quiet Riot, thank you for the 10 bits. Print Equation, thank you for the 17 months. Dragon God 20, thank you for the 5,000 bits. You may have killed a bunch of goblins, but at least you didn't kill Santa and his entire workshop. P.S. We were tricked. Sounds like it. Quiet Riot, thank you for the additional 100 bits. Katana Cultist, thank you for the 6 months of Prime. Finally, time to ride again in Timmy. Yeah. Wolf Queen Gee, thank you for the 100 bits. Hello all, I'm new to this channel. I've enjoyed myself so far, and I'd like to say Sarah is my favorite voice actor. In fact, she plays my favorite anime character, Sayaka Miki, so I was really happy to hear her here.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. Dice Ruler, thank you for the 22 bits. I got to know, Monty, where the Giants at?
That is a very interesting question, isn't it? Anyway, bye.
Venmaru Karos Corwin, thank you for the 7 months. Salutations, Prince Division. I am 1 week away from DMing my first ever campaign with my brand new players. Good luck and don't die.
I didn't hear greetings with that salutations.
Oh. And finally, Blue Kios 445, thank you for the 10,000 bits. My goodness gracious sakes alive. Thank you so much. And Travis A. Carey, thank you for the 100 bits. I took Sarah's advice from the last show and I watched the Stone Ocean dub, Kira, and the rest of the crew did amazing. Great choice. Indeed.
Yay.
Alrighty. Are we good to go? Hello?
101.
Yeah, I believe so.
101.98. Thank you for asking, Monty.
Huh?
Oh, I said the score is 101 to 98. Thank you for asking.
What? I'm so. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you asked him the score.
Yeah,
like-
you just
like
asked me what the
3
score was,
weeks
and I
ago.
said it's 101 to 98. The Bulls are up by 3. So thank you for asking.
Wow. You held on to that joke a long time.
Is this what I said? Are we good to go? And I feel like I'm getting. Like,
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go if
really
you
hard
want.
right now.
I think
Yeah, if
he's
you want,
referring to one of the Unexpectables episodes where you opened with "What's the score, Bosco?"
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Nart.
he held on to that joke.
Nart Hodo, got it.
Soka.
So des new. Also, someone is
Suka.
typing furiously. It is not the time to have a forum argument.
I am not typing furiously. I am typing regularly. I am tweeting that our funny show is starting.
No.
Good. I'll
Alex.
retweet that.
But in all seriousness, are you guys all good to go?
Yes.
Yes.
We are full of beans today.
Piss and vinegar.
Yes.
That's the
Indeed.
term, right?
I'm glad someone else uses that phrase.
Okay, good. It is the phrase. I'm famous for getting those phrases wrong.
Alrighty. When last we left our officers, you guys had managed to take on a side task to revive your good companion, Viro Tanis, the wood elf monk. After reuniting with Tanis and eventually making your way back to the precinct, you guys met with your captain, Captain Roche, and through a small conversation learned that your key witnesses to your case were transferred elsewhere by order of your precinct. Roche quickly confesses that this means that there's probably a rat in this police station. So, After stopping the force of the Medusa and shutting down her operation, putting a bookend on the case of the murder of Cody Mason, we return to the Prince Division as you are all in your offices, standing in front of Captain Roche, who you've never seen look so conflicted or in thought. A quiet man he may be, but you can tell there's a lot on his mind.
That's fair. I'm not used to him thinking very much. That's a good point.
So, Captain Roche kind of reaches over and takes a big drink of his coffee and kind of sets the glass down. This city's changing. And not at all for the better. He stands up and walks over towards the window and looks out.
A bit more than you realize. There's a lot going on.
It's not just changing. Somebody wants to do a whole 180, it seems like.
The tower is recruiting an army from everywhere.
Funny that. The Central District police station hasn't been quite informative of such movements. And that particular could seem quite bad, given the fact that that's where every single district connects.
They may be the ones who are compromised.
I think both is. You see him kind of look around side to side. Just sort of like, are we being listened to? And then kind of turns back to you guys.
Is there somewhere more private we can discuss matters? Because
Khel,
if this place is compromised, it is not great. Oh, yes?
Captain Khel, maybe if I... Could I have 10 minutes? I'm gonna throw up detect magic just to see.
The captain gives you a nod.
All right, I will do that with 10 minutes, please.
Okay. You do so. Besides the technology, which is normal, you do detect any magic out of the ordinary.
No, I'm not getting anything. That doesn't rule out. Well, actually, that Monty, since it's all electronics, if it was like a legit physical recording device, like a regular one, I would sense that too, because you said electronics do give off some kind of magic.
Yeah, they're more ambient. You would probably be looking for like a divination natured magical energy, which you don't detect.
So there wouldn't be any of those here either, because I would sense that.
No. Unless someone amongst you has something that gives off divination for any reason, magical item wise, which I can't remember.
We don't have magical items. Except
Well,
Brian.
you had like the Misty Step thing, and you had the glaive as well.
And Brian's jacket, which scares off ghosts.
Yes, you have the anti-ghost jacket. Those things don't give off divination. So yeah, there's nothing here that gives off divination. That would be, a wiretap or some sort of microphone or anything like that.
I'm not getting anything in here, sir, though. Maybe to be safe, I wouldn't mind relocating somewhere else.
Any suggestions?
We're already aware of who we are, so we cannot go to any of our domiciles. I mean, if you don't mind cramped spaces, there is something I could do.
Captain Roche kind of cocks his head.
Before I worked here, I was a ice cream truck driver, if you recall.
I recall.
If we speak in the ice cream truck, how are they going to listen to that? We can even drive around.
I suppose it would be unexpected.
He looks at the rest of you. Looks between Tanis and Bryant.
I'm fine with that, I guess.
Brian just kind of shrugs.
All right. ice cream truck.
Yes.
You guys appear in front of an ice cream truck.
A
It's parked at Kel's
transition.
father's house.
I love this transition. Like it's like the old Batman show transition.
Yep.
He's actually been taking good care of it.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. A little rusty on a couple patches, but nothing that a little bit of elbow grease can't fix.
Alrighty, everyone in. And Tanis, you're not driving. This is mine. You need to recover.
I'm not going to argue with you there.
Khel will open the gate on the back of the truck for them to get in.
It
I will
is-
do so.
For Khel would be quite cramped. For you guys, it's actually not that bad. There's plenty of space as someone sits on top of the chest freezer.
Well, Gibby's kind of small. She can do that.
All right. Khel,
I
you...
assume it's the usual party. Is Roche and is Lucy with us too?
Lucy stayed behind.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take off driving then.
All right. Vroom vroom, you begin to drive. And since you're not really going in any particular direction, I assume,
Correct.
You don't
Just
have- you
driving
don't have-
aimlessly.
yeah, you don't have to make any checks. You mentioned recruitment. Can you give me more details on that?
There is supposedly a group of drow being led by some weird demon thingy that we collapsed the tunnel on.
When you say demon thingy, you can see Roche kind of go like, "Oh, son of a bitch!" Like just like, oh, kind of cringe at that a bit. But he.
Oh yeah,
continues to
I
listen.
rolled on that. It was a you cool, sir.
You a Yaklol?
Yeah, looked like a big snot-covered tree.
Right. Great.
The were-rats we spoke with said they were recruiting from the Catrail and many other places. Those same were-rats also saw your confrontation with the tower, with our predecessors. They said something about a loud noise, then the tower collapsing to the ground like a frightened animal before you tried shooting it, I think?
He kind of narrows his eyes and kind of turns towards you and goes, "Yeah, I figured they'd be more witnesses than just us."
Sir,
Yeah, they have the right of it.
Sir, I know you've been withholding information to protect us, but I think that time is long past. We need to know everything.
No, you do. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To be honest with you, I had hoped that after what happened, there wouldn't be a Prince Division anymore. I thought the whole thing would dissolve itself.
How do you mean?
If that is the case, why did you stay on? Without you, there would be no us. There would be no Lucy.
Hope, I guess. It's dumb, but when I first saw you, I thought you were all dumb idiots. I thought you wouldn't stand a chance. I thought maybe I'd just keep you stapled to your desks. But you had a willingness in you. You went above and beyond. And you reminded me of why we have the Prince Division. Every single person you've helped stays with you. You feel it, don't you?
Yes, I still remember little Samuel. That is when I became Rex.
Sometimes I wonder what's the point. And then I see that list of all those people who need us.
So, what happened exactly in that fight with the tower?
We'd received a call. You can see the corner of his mouth kind of twitch and the eyes kind of dart towards the ground a bit. You can see the grit of his teeth a little bit. Leans back, kind of clanging in the metal as you take a turn, Khel, around a corner. We had received a call from one of the people in the register. A woman by the name of Margot. She was registered with us about 2 years ago. And she'd made mention of something following her around. Pretty standard affair. You've had a similar situation. Kind of looks towards all you.
Hmm.
We were sent to investigate. And what we found was the tower instead. The Prince Division hasn't been around for all that long. It was me and 4 others. Eventually, Lucy joined us. She was a junior officer, specifically straight out of university. What we thought was just, a regular security detail turned out to be a more complicated matter very quickly. You can see his eyes glaze down to the floor and his hands. You can see also the white of his knuckles a bit as he curls his hands. Dragons, you understand why. Demons and devils, you understand why. But that thing, that monster, we didn't understand. The way it acted was so different. I'm sorry.
Drooling.
No. Desperate.
Sir, was Margot before or after Molly? I'm sorry if it's hard to talk about.
No. Margot called us. Molly. We were hired, or our job was to protect Margot. In doing so, we failed to protect Molly. And in all of it, Molly is gone. She's not dead, but we haven't seen her for a few years now.
How do you know she's not dead?
I don't.
Sir,
From
have
what
to
I
ask.
know,
Sorry, go ahead.
from what I know, from people who've known the tower before, they don't kill them. They keep them. They use them as a feeding thing. I don't know how it works. And the details of that are probably intentionally withheld from such a creature.
Sir, I have to ask, who was Molly exactly? How did she get mixed up with this, and what was her connection to Margot and all that?
Margot was a registered individual. She came down with Prince at the age of 5, similar to the young boy who you helped out. She was one of the first, I guess.
One of
And
the first princesses?
the first in the registry. The first is
Hmm.
part of the program, the protection program that we have. Molly wasn't in the protection program. She was a bystander. We had no idea. It's stupid, but our attention was so much on one person, we failed to neglect another, or we did neglect another who was there. It felt impossible.
You said
It's
it seemed desperate. In what way?
At first, it seemed hard pressed on Margot. I can't remember exactly what it said, but something about longevity, a good investment. Didn't make too much sense to me.
Maybe
It
something to
seemed
do with the power of her princess condition.
that was what my theory was. But when we proved to be a bit too much, and when you watch as he shoulders off his crossbow and kind of looks down at it, he goes, I shot him. The entire time we were fighting him, we couldn't do shit to him. And I watched as Colton, Pendle, Samray, and Ridge got torn to pieces in front of me. And then I shot the bastard. And for the first time, it hurt him. But that's when he turned. And that's when he took that girl away, Molly.
Oh.
The werehats mentioned a loud sound, though.
Yeah.
Crossbow is not
was.
very loud.
There was. It was like a crack of lightning all at once.
You don't know what it was?
He shakes his head. Not a clue.
Let us think about this. You said it mentioned longevity, a good investment. But we have gleaned from this case that the tower, through the Medusa, was trying to inflict vampirism upon princes.
That's ridiculous. I would just kill them.
That is the nature of the experiments we found, though. But imagine if it worked, and the tower had an immortal prince or princess. That would be the longevity it spoke of.
But why would that matter?
We don't know. Sir, so wait. Molly was taken, but Margot, is she still around?
She is, yeah.
Do you think we could ask her some questions?
Nothing that can't be gleaned from the case file. I wouldn't bring it up. It was not a very fun memory.
I know.
Margot.
Sorry, go ahead.
Margot. She's a nice girl. Woman now. She's older now. She's very smart. I think she feels guilty about it, too.
I don't necessarily want to do it, but if there's any other information she might know that we don't, we might need to. I don't think we can afford not to look at every single angle at this point.
How old was she when this happened?
Margot, at the time, she was 17.
And what is the nature of her prince and princess condition?
Her princess condition specifically had to do with she had aberrant pull.
Would that have affected the tower?
He shrugs.
Above game. Can I roll on that?
Medicine check. Or Arcana of your choice.
Did I do it as well?
I'm gonna do Arcana.
Sure, go for it. Cal, you do medicine.
18.
Because I am the doctor boy.
You are the doctor boy. Nice.
24.
Gibby,
Monty?
you. Yep.
Can you click Wallfly for a second?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, chat. Hopefully that works there. All right. Gibby, you kind of think about it, and you know that there's specific polls. You know what a poll is. You know that it tracks specific creatures. Kel, you know the word aberrant because there's a specific medical condition called aberrant laceration, which specifically are lacerations made by aberrations that can leave psychic damage or cause issues in the brain sometimes, depending on what the damage is. So you get the sense by you guys kind of knocking your heads together that aberrant pull is probably the pull for aberrations.
Is that what the tower is then? An aberration?
I feel like it is. It's definitely not dragon, monstrosity, maybe, who knows. The other thing that Margot had was something called, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember the term for it. I can't remember, it's a long title to it, but basically healing through consumption. So the blood has more properties for sacrificial qualities to it.
Like she would heal?
No, things that would drink the blood would heal.
Oh, I can see that would be
definitely be a
attractive.
draw.
Yeah. Molly, we don't know what she had. She never registered, and we haven't seen her since. So I say we. Who the fuck am I kidding? Me. I haven't seen her since.
So, sorry, I'm just writing my notes. So, Molly was just there? She was not connected to Margot at all?
We were driving through the Devil Demon wards. We were trying to lure him away from a main city. We had Margot in the van with us. And we got there. A fight ensued. We lost Colton. He bought us time, and we made our way kind of between the Devil Demon ward and the Dragon ward. And our fight took us to a small college campus there.
It was not
Everyone
the same
else.
one Darren was in, was it?
No. It was a community college. I don't even know if it exists anymore. The fighting continued there. We lost Pendle. Then we lost Ridge. And then Samurai was last. At that point, Margot had enough time to kind of get away. It was kind of our desperate hour. We were just trying to slow him down, trying to let her get away somewhere safe. And then there was that cracking noise. And then I took my shot. And then, I mean, there were tons of people running from the scene. And we just got unlucky. I guess he took what he could get in that moment and fled.
Was the tower still in its humanoid guise during the fight?
Gods no, Kel.
I do not wish to dredge up memories, but information is information. What were you contending with? What did it look like? What could it do?
I can't even describe it. Incredibly powerful strength, massive mouth. And there was no tongue. There was this tube where a tongue should be.
Anything I can roll on that?
Whatever you think you want to roll.
I'll try Arcana. I have a feeling even if I get a nat 20, you're not going to give me much. But I'll try it anyway. 8.
Not a clue.
A giant mouth and a tube where a tongue should be makes me think of the Morbles from Final Fantasy. So, did it just swallow her whole? Is that how
No.
it captured her?
No, it was slightly above human size. It just grabbed her and just off it went.
Did it have arms, hands?
Yeah. 2 arms, feet.
Was it
And it
filled
had
with weapons?
No, it didn't need to. It did enough with its bare hands.
What about eyes?
The eyes were strange. 3 pupils instead of 1 where the eyes are.
That. Gibby sort of puts a hand to her head, thinking, I don't know, that. It just seems a heck of a coincidence that at that moment it managed to find a princess and take it right when it needed it the most. I mean, I understand coincidences can happen, but
Maybe it
I don't
has
know.
some sort of innate sense for princes and princesses.
I mean, if you think about it, it pulls, and every dragon can tell a prince or princess immediately.
Not
If the
that.
tower feeds on them, why wouldn't it?
No, not that. The fact that there was one there just happened to be there. I mean, we're not that common. I mean, again, there's a chance that sure, there's one there going to college, Taryn was. And again, one that was powerful enough that he was willing to forego Margot to take her.
I don't think she was powerful enough. I think it was just what you could get.
Because Margot had gotten away at that point, if you recall.
But, I mean, if he was hurt enough that he had to take what he could get, why not just use that one to strengthen up and then toss her and go back for Margot again? Something
That's-
about Molly, I think, is more than we know.
I agree. And we never got any information on her.
Let us think this through. The tower is something that dragons can innately sense. It is like a stench to them. Revolting with the way Kostemire reacted.
You
We
said
could do. How common are aberrations?
Oh, here? I mean, Grick infestations happen every now and again. You all shudder at that because you dealt with Gricks in the under the sewer area. Dark mantles every now and again. More pests than anything. Big things. You don't really see things like that here.
What I was thinking was we could rule out one variable by perhaps finding a dragon that has seen an aberration and see if it compares to the sensation they get when the tower is near.
How would that help?
It's just eliminating variables at this point. Try to understand its reasonings for going after Margot first. I keep going back to what you said about longevity. 17 years in human years is, I wouldn't say that's very longevity.
Do we have a last name for Molly?
Molly Stewart.
Maybe even if the college, maybe she went to that college, and even if it doesn't exist anymore, maybe there are records. Maybe we can find out more about her and
I
figure out something.
understand what you're trying to do, but if there was information, we would have gotten it already.
Right.
I'm assuming there's nothing special about your crossbow.
No, not at all.
You said the noise happened and then you fired.
Yeah,
And lines up with what the were-rat said too.
I didn't think much of it. I thought it was maybe something breaking behind me or a window or who knows what.
It was just a sound, no light or anything visual.
He just shrugs and shakes his head. I wish I knew. Maybe I wasn't looking the right way.
I don't think your crossbow had anything to do with it.
I don't think so either.
How did it react exactly when that sound happened?
It's a bit focused aiming my shot to read its facial expressions. It didn't move. I don't know.
The were-rats mentioned he crumpled to the ground, cowering like an animal.
After I shot him, he certainly didn't take kindly to that.
Certainly, he would be powerful enough to kill you as well. So why
Yes.
then?
Tanis, sometimes I wish she did.
I guess that's something to be going on, at least.
Something to look into.
Where do we start, though?
I wonder if when the tower takes something, it tethers its being to it. And perhaps whenever that thing dies, it makes it vulnerable again. Maybe in that moment, whatever prince or princess he had expired, which would explain the desperation in finding another.
That would be one hell of a convenient thing. Maybe it
Because
wasn't a
it's going to
coincidence.
sound stupid. It's
No.
going to sound stupid, but I'm thinking like, it is called the tower, you heard a shattering sound, loud noise. What if like when the prince or the princess dies, it's like breaking a window? So there's a vulnerability in the fortress tower, so you can finally open it?
No, Khel, that's not a bad
This-
idea.
This loud sound, you guys know more about it than I do. What did you say it sounded like again?
The were-rats said it was, how did they describe it? Like a loud bang? Like an explosion?
Yeah, like a loud crack, they said. Like it was almost like a really big firecracker, I think would be apt with what they were probably trying to describe.
Or a gunshot?
The fact that they heard it too means it wasn't just, I don't know, something in your head, Captain.
Again, I was not in a good state when I took that shot, so I wish I could be more reliable. I truly do.
Sir, I hate to ask this, but in order to understand what this thing can do, what exactly did it do to kill the previous Prince Division? What abilities does it have?
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
Move.
sir.
He kind of shoos you off the freezer for a second.
He wants to sit.
No, he opens up the chest freezer and pulls out like a little chocolate fudgicle.
To be fair, that might be like years old because Khel hasn't used this truck in ages.
Oh, Khel hasn't been part of the Prince Division for a year yet. And ice cream holds pretty damn well.
Okay, that ice cream might be like a year old.
Yeah, he eats some of it. We didn't see how Colton died. Pendle was...
What?
Pendle had a sword. And the tower took that sword and drove it up through the bottom of the ribs.
Jesus.
Ridge was very, very quick. It was a neck. He got him into a grapple and broke his neck. And Samurai was like Lucy, quick and up close, used daggers and things like that. He tried to distract him for a while, and he caught one leg and an arm and just pulled. And that was it for him.
Gibby just has this look on her face like, Jesus Christ.
The first one. You said you did not see how he died, but was the body gone?
No, the body was there. He had a bite wound kind of over the lip past the back of the head. And there was this massive hole in the side of the, kind of near the base of the neck.
That would be the tube. The tongue
Like
should be.
like a mosquito.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that sounds like it likes to do a lot of physical attacks. This
It
doesn't
is
even
just
enter
raw
into its
strength.
magic. But I
It
bet
also had a
doesn't
way
have-
of
no,
making your head kind of not yours.
like mind control.
Yeah. Oh, my brain swims. My memory isn't muddled because I want to forget. It's because I don't think all of my head was there. There you go. Now you
Why
know.
would something like that need bodyguards?
To be fair,
Unless it is vulnerable right now.
but it still has a princess if we're going with that theory.
Maybe
Unless-
the bodyguards aren't for him.
Oh, or maybe Molly is dead, unfortunately.
Or maybe they're not bodyguards.
Yeah, to be fair, Tanis, what does a monster like that need an army for?
They may not be bodyguards, enforcers, more like, considering what happened with the Medusa. Eyes and ears everywhere, so it knows what's happening. I do not believe the upcoming meeting is going to go without event.
The upcoming meeting is going to give us the information that we need. I only know about the tower recently, but the dragons seem to know about it longer. If we can compare its behavior in the past to its behavior now, it could tell us something.
What guarantee
Got-
do we have that one of the dragons, if not more, could be working with the tower?
That's what we're going to find out now, isn't it?
Was it not said
And-
that one of the dragons is in power now because of the tower in the past?
In the past, yeah.
Then what's to say they wouldn't work with it again to maintain their power?
Because they're already in power.
Yes, but draconic espionage is very much a thing, and usurpers are everywhere. Especially with the tower having its fingers in many, many pies.
I
And
think
in fact, he's got a
I
white
think-
dragon with him.
any dragon who has taken the throne and did so by using another person would probably want to remove that person so that other individuals don't do the exact trick that they did. If I were a dragon anyway.
Sir.
I would still be ready for a fight.
Yeah.
Well, Khel, take us back to where you parked this tin can.
One
In
more
terms
question,
of the meeting,
sir. One more question.
Mm-hmm.
Before, when you previously fought with him, did you see him in his human form?
No.
Oh, I wondered if he looked the same back then than he does now, or if he changes it.
Kine is what he called itself.
Yeah, he changes. His previous name, I can't remember what it was.
He's above game. You did say what it was.
Oh, did I? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Wait, I have that information. Where did I write that down?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find earlier today.
Yeah, I have that. It's right here somewhere. Where is that? I know I wrote it down. Because that was back in episode, I want to say 25-ish. Dang it, I know I wrote this down. I'm gonna have to search
Yeah, I
it.
remember you mentioned it when we told Roche
Yeah,
the first time that
that's-
we encountered the tower.
That's why he's like, I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was Sultan. That was the name.
Shelton, that was it.
Yeah, his name was Sultan before.
If we think back to the timeline, a little over or under 100 years ago, the tower took Brizlat's prince friend. So if the tower came back 2 years ago looking for something in desperation, and given human lifespan, I don't know if that adds up.
Well, a human can live past 100 sometimes. It's not guaranteed, but
Roche just turns over and looks at you, Tanis.
I'll look back.
And he looks away, just like looking at you, just like, it's just the elf thing. He's just like, yeah, humans live about this long. He looks at the elf and then looks back and is like, yep.
Link. We're sure this is the same tower then.
Again, the meeting might reveal more, but I've never heard of a second one.
okay.
Should
One-
we tell Captain Roche about the fortune-telling lady in the cathedral?
Gibby looks to Kel and sort of laughs. It's like, well, I guess we're gonna now.
I mean, she gave you the tower card, so...
That is true.
Tangential, might be related. She said some very interesting things. She knew way too much.
Yeah. Yeah, in the tunnels, we found this lady who was like a fortune teller. She read our fortunes, and I pulled the tower card.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I wouldn't let some card-toting grifter try and convince you of that sort of junk.
I normally wouldn't, but as I've said, I don't believe in coincidences anymore. She said something about a relationship may be challenged, sacrificed, or gained. And then...
That was
This-
mine.
Oh, right, sorry. And then she said, and I wrote this down exactly word for word, actually. Decision in opposition to the tower must be the fairest. It cannot be dissuaded. It must ring true and be just.
That was Bryant's.
Really? I'm sure
Yeah.
that was mine.
That was Bryant's.
But I wrote it said the tower.
Bryant's was the justice card. Mine was the lovers, which is why mine was the relationship. Bryant's was the fairness. Yours was
I'm
a
sure
portent
that,
of danger and change.
but I'm sure she said that into relationship to me in the tower.
It's because Bryant was related to yours with the tower.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and listen. But
I don't
anyway.
want to ruin anything above game, but if you got the tower, it talking about danger and change and destruction, like that all fits if we're talking about traditional tarot.
Well, I'll relay that too. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that.
Well, great, says Captain Roche, and he just sighs and keeps eating his fudgicle.
Comfort food.
One last thing.
He sighs. He looks very tired and really stressed out. Yeah.
You fought the tower in the Devil Demon District.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember
Yeah.
precisely where?
We tried to keep it away from a populace, protect the general public.
You said it was a college, but it's not there anymore?
No,
The college is in the Dragon District.
we initially moved Margot from the Central Ward to the Devil Demon Ward because at the time, there are still places there that aren't very occupied. We thought if we could try and kill him in those areas, we would keep down on collateral damage. When we realized we couldn't do any damage to him, we switched our objective to essentially escape or get Margot as far away as possible, maybe even out of the city. So we began to move in a direction that led us to the Dragon Ward, and that's where we had kind of our final altercation near that community college. It was like in a little market plaza. So the initial pursuit started in the Central Ward. It reached a head in the Demon Devil Ward and basically became an escape mission and buying time in the Dragon Ward. Right on the cusp of it, though.
Do you remember where that plaza was? Exactly.
He gives you the address. And he goes, there's nothing there for you. I don't want to discourage you, but if there was information there, it's been collected. And it hasn't helped us with jack shit.
Right.
So out of character, there's nowhere to go there. There's going to be no information that will add to what you've just been taught. I'll just say that out loud just so you don't waste a lead.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I ask, what leads do we have to work with?
We have a meeting that we need to worry about right now. We have a week before the powers of those who have more experience than us and lifetimes as us are going to be grouped together in one room. And everyone's concern there is going to be the same thing, I hope.
What are we going to be expected to do there?
Well, the dragons are going to bring their princes and princesses, and you are the prince division after all.
Oh, sure. Put all the princes and princesses in one location. That won't be tempting.
Gibby sort of blanches. It's like, Tang has 36, I thought. All of them are coming?
No, they usually bring one.
Oh.
If you recall, Acidback had his secretary.
Right.
If they're all in one place, who's to say the tower won't act on their homes while they're otherwise distracted? Acidback has Kostemeyer, but
You misunderestimate the forces of the dragons.
and they fear the tower. There's underestimation, and then there's expecting trouble.
They fear the tower. They're more worried about the tower, I'd argue. The common dragon would fear a tower. The ancients are worried. Their concerns are less of an immediate danger, more of a long-term danger, given that they live so long. Only makes sense.
I hope that they're prepared, because it's not just a tower anymore. It's a tower with who knows how big of an army it's been amassing for a good number of years. And we don't know who's on that side.
And we need to take stock of who's on our side.
Which means we need to find them all and deal with them. If we even can.
I would be careful with that.
As careful as we can be, but
a mole doesn't just get in. And a mole doesn't get prisoners signed off so easily.
There is a support structure. It is not a single individual, it is multiple.
It's a support structure, or it's based off blackmail, or something worse. there might be people in a very uncomfortable position right now. And that is why we have someone in our ranks who might have the walk of the place.
Can you think
So,
of anyone?
I can think of several. But leave that to me and Lucy. Right now, I need you guys to get some rest. I need you guys to be strong, alert, and able for when the dragons, Rigagon, the Fey Lords, and God who knows, maybe Casmodius will show up one time to this meeting. Baron Dramar as well will be appearing, and Gibby, he kind of looks towards you.
I know, sir. There's already talked to me about it.
He gives you a nod. Good.
Though I do want to ask, and I don't want to. She looks to Bryant and looks back. I don't want to assume anything, but Casmodius showing up. Is Bryant okay?
Honestly, I will eat my crossbow if he shows up. And Brian can hold me to that.
Now, is your crossbow wood or is it metal? Because if it's wood, we can make it like a popsicle.
It is metal,
Oh,
and
that doesn't work well with ice cream.
as well as oh god, out of character. It's the it's a material. I can't remember. It's really hard.
Titanium?
Vibranium.
No, that's not real.
Is it titanium?
No, not
Unobtainium.
titanium. It's oh Connor, remember the weird Japanese knife guy? He made like it was like a black knife. It was made out of-
Damascus?
not Damascus.
Adamantium.
No.
Onyx?
Carbon fibers?
I think it was carbon fiber. Yeah, it's made of
Oh
carbon
yeah,
fiber.
carbon fiber sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not metal. That's just carbon.
No. Yeah,
That shit's hard though.
it is. Yeah, it's a carbon fiber and metal crossbow. It's a very nice crossbow, but it's not magical, and there's nothing else special about it. The make is just very durable.
Yeah, nothing about the cross bolts or anything. The bolts
No.
or anything.
Bolts are super standard.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Guess that's it for now.
The ice cream truck stops. I think it goes without saying. Don't reveal any of this information to anyone.
That is very certain.
He kind of nods. I ate one of your fudgicles. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. It's still good. Should hold for at least another year. I did a little bit freezer burn though, but my father takes good care of the van.
He opens up the door. Get some rest. Take a week off.
You can have another fudgesicle for the road if you want.
Thanks, Khel, but I'm good.
You try to get some rest too, sir.
No sleep for the wicked. Officer Gibby jumps out of the truck and closes the door.
Crud.
And Tanis,
Hmm.
current situation notwithstanding and all the seriousness we just discussed, you may take ice cream to your daughter if you wish. My treat.
I'll reach into the freezer and I'll pull out one of those horrifying face pops with the gumball eyes.
Oh yeah.
I'll look for like a snake or something for an FNA.
There is a very offensive dragon that you find. The gumball eyes are like out of position. It looks like to be like it's like a yellow dragon. You're not sure if it's supposed to be like a brass or a bronze or a copper dragon. You've not a clue, but the eyes are different.
Excellent. Appreciate that.
Yes. Bryant, Gibby, you may also take ice cream.
I'm good, Khel, but thanks.
Just imagine Cal's like, I don't know if you heard what I said.
Khel is staring, yes. Expectantly.
Gibby sighs and she reaches in and grabs a random thing. It's one of those chocolate tacos.
Oh, I've never had one of those.
I haven't either. I should try at one point. They have them at the 7-Eleven.
I wonder if they have them here in Canada. We usually get like Magnum, like weird, like the Magnum chocolate.
Like the gourmet ice creams.
Yeah, that's like the size of like a toonie and is barely enough. Like, and it's like $50 for one of them. It's ridiculous. It's a ripoff.
$50.
You know the sound of something sliding across ice?
Yeah.
That's Kale's head as he turns to look at Bryant expectantly.
As you turn your head, you will unfortunately see that Bryant not only has most of an ice cream cookie sandwich already devoured, you also see 2 wrappers at his feet.
That is good.
How in the world did you do that without anybody noticing?
I will have to restock.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of the vine where it's like, officer, this is a crime scene. He's like grabbing the ice cream from the freezer. What is this, the murder weapon? Get off my dick!
I have not seen that. I like it.
I'll post it during the break. It's so good.
Oh, get off my dick.
The way he yells it too is so good.
Oh. Well.
Unless anybody else has any pressing things they need to do, I think we can do a little time jump.
One
Also-
Final Fantasy cue later.
Yeah, right. Tanis, by the time you deliver the ice cream to your daughter, it is half melted and a horrible, horrible mess. You
Damn
give it to
it.
her. She's like, "Thanks for the ice cream, Dad, and the soup."
You see, that would
You're
actually make
welcome.
sense because when Khel holds ice cream, it stays cold because White Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't even think about it melting.
Alrighty. Let's see. So all this stuff is going to take place over the course of the week. Are you guys all okay with that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. That's not the backstory that we agreed upon.
Well, thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. It's now over, and we hope you
Wait, you have
have
a backstory?
a good day. Ooh!
That was more of a dig at myself because I don't have anything for Khel.
No, it's okay, Arcolf. I'm the Gaijin Goomba of this campaign.
Ooh.
You say that, but I tend to do it too.
I'm scratching my back.
I'm gonna roll a d4, and that will determine what thingy we'll do first. And if it's something long, then we'll go on break early.
Oh boy.
Why don't you just start with a short thing then?
Gibby and I almost said Remy. That would have been very bad. Very, very interesting crossover.
I would have. I'm in it. Let's go. Hello. I'm here on Saturdays.
Gibby and Bryant. Bryant, do you want to do the thing with your little friend? With Gibby in tow?
Only if she says hello to my little friend.
I don't. Who is your little friend? Is it your pet or is it somebody else?
Let's find out, shall we?
Okay, adventure.
Monty, the middle one, correct?
You clarified.
This one.
I thought it. Yeah, that and with
Yep.
Gibby, it seemed so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do you also want Khel to tag along, since that would also make sense?
Sure. Yeah, you could
Cool.
have Khel Tagalog. Fuck Tanis. We saved him, but we don't want to hang
We
out
did
with
it. We
him.
did multiple episodes without him. He's clearly not an integral part of the team. So let's do it.
You
Yeah.
saved me, but I might as well still be a statue.
It's true.
You spending time? You have time to catch up.
Go
with
be
your
a
kid.
better dad so we can pass our drive checks. Anyway.
Spend the
my
time you
Balter.
can with Nefene now, Because Mama Rugigi's coming for you.
I just
Oh,
imagine.
I want to
like,
imagine. Oh, go ahead.
I like to imagine like Bryant, like it's like we're down a man, bang, 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 like shooting out like crossbow bolts, and Gibby's like we'll never make it, and then Kel's like where's Tanis, and it's just Tanis skipping through a field of flowers with his daughter. Like I love field trips. This is great.
No, he's just surveying the wreckage of the fire-beaten building we're fighting in, and he just has his sunglasses and a whiskey, and just going, "They must be fine." No, I imagine.
Mason.
I imagine the reason he's not with us is because Mama Regigi has him tied down to a chair in the basement and is giving him long-ass lectures on how to be a better father with PowerPoints.
She's got a bomb collar strapped to me, and if I go into the precinct, it'll detonate.
Today you make cookies with your daughter.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to do familiar bonding exercises.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
It helps with cognitive development of child. Very important.
The fuck?
Do role play next. Be your mother.
I know other orc, also single. Like,
What's that lady's name? Dura?
oh yeah,
Oh,
Dura.
yeah, Dura.
Dura, I think has a boyfriend though. I'm pretty certain.
This is like he smells
don't
like
know.
flowers.
Yeah, and it's me.
Shit, Tanis. Oh, anyway. Okay.
All right. So, Bryant, you collect Khel and you collect Gibby.
Yeah.
Just imagine he's carrying me out of my building. I'm just like, where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
Wait,
Shut
no,
up and
I
walk.
do worry about
No,
it. How did
shut
you
up
get
and
into
walk.
my
Shut
how
up
did
and
you get
walk.
into my apartment? You
Don't
don't have
worry
a key?
about it. I don't need a key. I have plot devices. Let's go.
Well, now I
He
just have
phases through the
questions.
wall like a ghost. He turns no clipping.
Warm.
I'm happy to be included.
Well, Cal, you know exactly where the fuck we're going.
All right, Bryant, lead the way.
All right. We're going to head back towards the area around my apartment because that's where I think might be a good place to start.
All right. Very quickly, you find what you are looking for
Mhm.
as the sound of rustling papers jingles in the wind.
Oh my
Now
gosh,
everybody
my
should
first
know.
time meeting him.
I know. You're welcome, by the way. I would like to walk up. I assume Kel is giddy as shit when he sees what's happening.
Zoby!
There it is.
Oh, hi! The little fairy dragon flutters over with a little paper, and he goes, "Do you want to buy a paper?"
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Voice of God, have we been paid yet?
Fuck.
He's broke. He needs money.
Give the poor guy money, Monty.
He looks at Zoby. He goes, "Are you out of money?"
Monty, it was a
I've been using it to buy
it was
food
a-
for people because they
it
were
was
Oh,
a-
it's okay. Wait right there. And he watches. He flutters away and grabs like this paper that's kind of like sitting upright, almost like a little tent. He grabs it and he brings it over. This one's on the house because it was my house.
Jesus Christ!
But
Parents are dead, lives under a fucking newspaper. Monty, this guy is like tragic backstory TM.
Gibby's just like, but then what will you use for your house if you give us that one?
Oh, don't worry. I found this donut box. And he watches, he drags up like, this little 12-pack donut box. It comes with free flavor. Look.
Oh, the finger's still in there, isn't it? God.
Yeah, there's
Is
like
it wrong that my
icing
first
bits.
thought when he did that is like, oh, good, he upgraded. He's going to the penthouse.
Oh, did he though?
It's more durable than paper. He's
It's
moving up in
cardboard
the
versus
world.
Paper now.
I'm going to call him Zoby Jefferson because he's moving on up.
Gibby will hand him a gold piece and say, I'll buy my own paper too.
Okay, you smell good. And he hands you a paper.
Above game, is that just in general, or does he smell princess?
You know.
Good job.
Gibby's like, in what way?
You smell like a smile.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And thank you for the paper.
Mm-hmm. He looks towards you, Bryant. Do you want to buy a paper?
remind me how much it is?
It's like a copper piece. Like it's like 5 cents. It's really nothing.
Oh, I gave him a gold. Oh, well, never mind.
Fine. Brian will pull out a coin. And
Here you
hand
go.
it to the little. Okay, great. What's the paper say, Monty?
As you flip your paper over. Oh God, sorry, my nose is leaking. I might have to get some Kleenex.
I know that was a very emotional scene. Sorry.
I know. Zoby has no home now. He's homeless.
He has a home, the donut box.
As you look at yours, your paper is quite old. It is entitled as King Dethroned.
Mm-hmm. King dethroned?
King Dethroned.
Okay, can I read this article? Is there information?
Underneath it, it says Crimson Credit Ownership turned over to Ragnus Call.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck my entire existence. Jesus. How old is this paper?
It seems decently old. Probably about maybe 100 years old.
What? Sorry, above game. Which dragon is it that doesn't have
That's the
the
what?
brass one, right?
The brass one what?
Is there a copper dragon?
There is a dragon that wanders around without any hoard or place to call home. I
Yeah.
recall.
That
Yeah,
I
it's
don't remember
brass.
which one it is.
That is the brass dragon.
Yeah.
So there's not a copper dragon, right?
You haven't heard of them.
You
I just
can
wonder if-
assume.
I just wonder
I mean,
if that was his bank and that's why that dragon doesn't
No, I
have
think
one.
this is
Crimson
somebody else.
Credit is the
That's
Red Dragon's
Red Dragon.
company.
We already know about Ragiscade.
But why does he
Yeah.
have the copper one too?
Ragiscade. Wrong
Not
campaign.
Ragiscade.
That's what I
Ragnus
said.
Call.
That's what I said, Ragiscade.
The Copper Dragon has never been mentioned, Sarah. I don't know where you're getting that from.
I wondered if it was. I wonder if it was because there was no copper dragon, and maybe this was the brass
there
dragon's
is.
thing. Okay.
So Monty,
No.
let me keep reading about Ragiscade.
No, not Ragiscade. Ragnus Call.
What?
He
No, Remy
knows.
wants to read about Ragn.
As you read through the paper, it's just to summarize it, so I don't have a whole thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Just give me a general idea of what it's talking about.
Basically, the ancient dragon that was there was murdered by him.
Got it.
Oh.
Which we already kind of knew.
Yeah, and
Um,
he took the position.
I'm gonna hand the paper to Khel.
Khel is already holding a paper. Zoby's
Yeah,
house.
but he's gonna point out this article in particular.
Oh, that is when the power changed hands.
Hmm.
Put that
How did
under.
one get strong enough to murder an ancient?
Maybe he poisoned his coffee or stabbed him in the face.
Or above game had
Uh-oh.
the power.
Mm-hmm. I think it was mentioned which specific dragons worked with the tower, though. I can't remember which ones. And my notes are not being helpful right now.
Did they? I mean, I know we got a white dragon helping him.
No, I mean, I think it was mentioned specifically which ancients came into power because of the tower.
Oh, right.
But I can't find it in my
I
notes.
thought the red dragon was that.
Can you offer clarification, Monty?
I think it was the silver.
Oh, silver. Okay.
Yeah, it was
That's
silver.
that's why
Yeah.
white was confusing. It might have been silver. Okay. I
Hmm.
knew the red did something underhanded to kill this fucking ancient. I just don't remember what it was.
Plus, stealing a princess. He's shady as fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
You stole one
basically
from
the
black dragon.
he did. Yes, he did steal a princess from the. From
That was
Black
the guy's daughter, right? The dude who retired eventually.
Dragon. Mm-mm.
No,
That was another person.
that was somebody else who got kidnapped.
Yeah,
the
it
red
was
dragon's
a
dick.
it was a police sheriff's daughter. The Red Dragon kidnapped.
So he
Got it.
kidnapped both that and the red dragon and a black dragon princess?
Yep. This guy,
God
he's a
damn,
piece-
he's a dick.
he's a huge dick. Yeah.
That's
And he
starting to
murdered
get
another
more.
ancient.
Yep.
Yep.
Why did the other dragons let this guy and their It's like, wouldn't you like band together and get rid of this fucker?
No,
He's
because
shown
that
he's
would create
proven-
a power vacuum, and that would breed more war.
But he already created one by killing another dragon. Wouldn't
But
you
he
have
has
other
still
dragons?
control.
Only to the red dragon stuff, so
I
they
guess.
can't risk something
Dragon-
that would threaten the entire city.
So
Dragon
think about the
politics are
situation in
ass.
Sarah, think about what happens overseas sometimes when you just take out world leaders and then there's nobody to take up that mantle. There's just a bunch of infighting as there's like a power vacuum as people try to fill it. Whereas if you kill somebody and immediately take their place, you assume control. That's the difference.
I would just be concerned as another elder dragon if this guy's
You
going to
would-
come for me next.
You would know, Khel, that's kind of the way it is with dragons because they live, like, they can basically live forever. That's the way.
Dragon politics are dick.
That's how dragon politics works. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, tangent.
What does do Khel and Gibby have different papers?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is my paper the same as his or is it different?
Gibby, as yours opens up, strange lights found in the graveyard. Your paper is fucking old. Yours is probably at least 150, if not 200 years old. And it says, strange lights found in a graveyard, phenomenon growing. Has the balance shifted? Question mark.
What's that about? Does it mention what graveyard?
It mentions an old graveyard, and as you look at it, you're like, oh, that's gone. That's got to be gone now from 150 years ago. The picture, you look at it, it appears to be will-o-wisps.
Will-o-wisps? And what did it say? Has the power balance shifted?
Has balance shifted? It's kind of a vague catch-all statement.
Is there anything I can roll on that?
How
You
long
keep
ago-
making that noise.
How long ago did Casmodius come into power?
You have no idea.
We should have asked Lady Odelia.
We can get to it. Anyway, Khel, what do you got?
Kel will look at Zoby's old house.
Okay. As
Jesus Christ, Arcolf.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but did you really have to say it like that, or was that just for
Yes.
extra effect? No, you didn't. You're an asshole, and you need to admit it. There's nothing. People think you're nice, but you're just a dick.
I'm a sociopath.
Yes, you are.
yours. Yours says Master Spell Thief at large, missing tomes, missing since last month. Are our wizards at risk? This one seems a lot more recent, but it is like older. It's probably about 6 to 8 months old.
Oh, this might be related to the cursed artists. Because wasn't that one's brother a spell thief? Which is why he's a little electronic thing now?
Could ask Tanis about it.
What was his name? I can't remember. The long gangly one that had the brother.
Neon?
Mm-hmm.
Neon, I think. What was his brother's name?
Nano.
thought it was-
Nano.
Oh, I thought it was Pixel.
No, Pixel and Imp were the other ones. I actually got them confused on my own, so I messed that one up. I'm very sorry. Pixel and Imp are the digital artists. The one, I think Imp was the one that hacks keyboards, or no, hacks billboards, and then Pixel is the artist for that, and then Neon and Nano are the brothers who used to be spell thieves.
Nano is the electronic one now.
That's their nicknames, basically. Their artist names.
They were cursed in the course of their spell thieving, so this is probably related.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, it's... Zoby, are these papers special in some way?
I get it from the garbage.
What garbage, exactly?
All.
Oh, okay.
They are special because they come from Zoby, and he is amazing.
Aw, shucks.
I will show mine
Notably,
to Bryant.
you
Oh,
guys-
sorry, Ed.
Notably, by the way, as you flip through these papers, the funny cartoon sections are cut out. They're missing.
I gave him a
Fucking
gold piece for
bastard.
this
He-
shit, man. Oh well.
That's why they're discounted.
Gibby will show hers to Bryant and say, "Do those look like will-o-wisps to you?"
Boy, let me consult my brain. Monty, do those look like
Yes.
will-o-wisps to Bryant? Okay.
Yeah.
Bryant will nod yes.
Huh.
It's like an old grainy photo, too.
Well, she'll fold her paper up. Thank you again, Zoby.
No worries. Okay, bye. And he goes into the little donut box.
No,
Look to Bri-
Monty. Wait, is he just underneath the donut box?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh God, what am I? Brian is going to take the donut box and lift it up so it exposes him.
No. He kind of goes to close it. You gotta hit the doorbell. And he like brings out this little crayon drawn on like a piece of newsprint of a little button. And he closes the box.
God, I'm gonna press it, I guess.
Okay. You see a little face peek out. He goes, no, you gotta make a noise when you press it.
Brian's gonna touch it again, and he's gonna go, bing bong.
It's me. I'm home. Hi.
Hi. Can you come out of the box, please?
Okay. He kind of comes out of the box. He flies over and lands on his pile of newspapers.
I'm gonna take the donut box. I'm gonna take it off the ground and close it as best I can, if it's even still closable.
Please don't steal my home.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Fucking donut box.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Brian's gonna walk over. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh, this is so dumb. Okay, Brian's gonna walk over to Zoby with the box. Is there a garbage anywhere?
There's a garbage like a couple paces.
Hey, Zoby, is this like actually your house?
It's gonna be.
Why is it gonna be your house, Zoby?
Because it's got walls and a roof.
Not really. It's a box that stands.
So, you live in a box.
My box is 4-sided and bigger.
And it doesn't have icing on the floor.
No, but there's icing in the cupboard.
That involves opening a cupboard. Such a lack of convenience. Truly, I have found prime real estate.
You know, you should just leave the door open and then you don't have to open it again.
Are you projecting? What's happening right now?
Would you like a bigger place to stay, Zoby?
Like a shoebox?
Like a home, Zoby.
Someone made me a birdhouse once, but I broke it into pieces and burned it because it was cold.
Oh, God. Okay. Clearly,
I'm just saying, if you want to give me another wooden house, you better get fire insurance on it.
What? What do you mean? What? Oh, God. Okay, Zoby, I'm just asking if you want to get off the street.
But I'm not on it, and I'm on a pile of newspapers.
For the love of all that is holy, I am.
Gibby gives
Brian is going to
Brian
look
a
back
pat
to
on the
Kibby
back.
and Khel, and you will see the expression on Brian of, I want to hit something so bad, but this is a child. But it's the most infuriating thing I've ever had to deal with.
So
Gibby
this
just-
is what it's like talking to Kel.
And
Gibby
then he's
just
going to
gives
turn.
him a thumbs up and sort of mouths, "Be direct."
Zoby,
That's me!
would you like to come stay with me?
Like a sleepover?
Yeah, like a sleepover.
Yes!
Great. This is gonna be the best. You remember my basilisk, right?
Yeah!
I figure he could use somebody when I'm out of the house, so you get to see Kobe all day.
And icing!
In the
cabinet, yeah, if you really, really want icing.
For now.
I could, oh. I regret everything instantly.
Wee! Let's go! I'm going! I'm on your shoulders now, let's go!
Oh, God.
That was so weirdly threatening.
I'm gonna throw the box of donuts out. And I'm gonna-
Gibby's just gonna follow. She's not sure why she was brought along, but she's enjoying herself.
Do you want me to bring your newspapers, or do you want to leave them here?
That's not really an answer, Zoby.
Nah.
You don't want to leave your newspapers here.
No, it's fine. They always find their way back stacked together anyhow.
Oh, okie
Well,
dokie.
think about it this way. Your commute to work just got a little bit longer, but I think it's going to be okay.
Oh, that's not work. That's a hobby.
What? I thought that's... You said you didn't... But... You... Zoby, you've been telling the truth, right? About everything?
What do you mean?
Like you're all alone. You're not, like, playing me right now, right?
We're not playing a game right now. We could.
Nope. Okay. Just wanted to check. I'm going to take you inside before I do something stupid.
Hooray! Inside! That's where the
Great.
darkness lives.
Nope. That's in my heart. Let's go.
All right.
Kel's just following behind, big smile on his face, looking at Brian.
Brian does not look back to either one of you.
I imagine you doing that stiff walk.
He was
It's
just sort
the
of like, you
stiffest.
brought me.
Remy might have a stick up his ass, but Brian has a fucking sledgehammer. And he's going to walk towards his door. He is going to open it. And he is going to let Zoby go in.
Whoa! Look at all this space for activities.
Zoby, I'm going to need you to not mess with anything.
Couch! He watches. He just starts
Oh.
like bouncing on top of the couch.
Why am I doing this?
Video games.
Wait, you play video games?
He takes out like a disc of Vovo Pinata, like pulls it off the shelf, and he goes over to your Z box, presses the
Yeah.
button, and does the most horrific thing imaginable. He takes out the disc that was inside of the system, puts Vovo Pinata in, and then takes that disc and puts it in the Vovo Pinata box.
No! I'm gonna action star dive forward.
What is wrong?
No! Zoby, you can't put the game in the case of the other game.
But I want to play this one, and I don't want
put
the other
the
one
game.
to go.
Zoby, you put. It's right next to the Z box.
I'm feeling
Grab
called
the other
out 'cause
case.
I did that shit all the time as a
Grab
kid.
the other case, Zoby.
Horrific.
He like slaps his hand around on the carpet and grabs the controller for the TV.
Zoby.
He like starts smacking around and grabs like a phone book and slides it forward.
Put your hand
Zoby.
firmly on the lid.
Come on, Zoby. You have to at least clean up if you're gonna stay here.
He, without breaking eye contact with you, presses the power button on the Z box.
Little shit.
Zoby, I will come over there and I will turn the Z box off.
He
Put the
brings up
game in its right case, Zoby.
What do you mean? It already is.
No. You took the game that was in the Z box and put it in the Vovo Pinata box, and then put Vovo Pinata in the Z box. That is not the correct game in the correct box right now.
Did I? And he kind of kicks the Vovo Pinata box over towards you.
I'm gonna reach down and pick it up,
You pick it up.
and I'm gonna open it.
There's no disc inside.
Ah, fey fuckery.
Oh, that's right. This is a fae.
Hey, Zoby,
Yeah?
can you open the case that's next to the Z box, please, so I can see
Sure.
it?
He opens it up and the game is in there.
fuck is wrong with me?
Gibby is turned around and is facing the wall and is just like eating her fist, trying not to laugh.
Hey, can we order pizza? Stuffed crust! Stuffed crust!
Stuffed crust!
Shut up, Rex!
Stuffed crust!
No, wait, hold on. Time out. Zoby.
And
Zoby.
crazy sticks!
Yeah, Brian.
Zoby.
Crazy sticks.
Are we invited to the sleepover, Michael?
Rex.
Yeah! Me casa, your casa.
It is not your casa. Hold on a second. This is a sleepover and there are rules and I have to finish doing things. So I'm going to leave you here. You're going to watch Kobe cuz Kobe likes when there are people around. And when I come home, we're going to have a discussion about the rules of the Bryant estate, okay, Zoby? Zoby, I really need you to would you please Zoby!
Huh? Sorry.
I just, for 5 seconds, I need you to focus. Are we good?
That is just too much.
Are we good? Are we good? Just say that we're good and we're going to talk later. Okay,
We're like
good.
best friends.
What?
Michael has a friend!
I hate my life. I hate it. I hate
I
it.
didn't
All
know
right,
this
Zoby,
was
I'm
gonna
going
be where my day was gonna go, but I'm so glad it did.
I will be right back, Zoby. Please, I'm begging you, please. I cannot deal with any more chaos. Please do not wreck my house. I really need it to be like this when I come home. Enjoy the video games, okay, buddy?
Okay.
Okay? Okay. All right. I'm walking away now, and I'm going to close the door and push Gibby and Khel out of my fucking house. I am then going to lock the door, and as I walk away, I'm going to pray to whatever God exists in this universe that I do not hear any loud noises as we walk away.
Out of character, I'd love it if you just like took 2 steps and then heard a gunshot go off.
Fucking damn it. No, I can't believe Kobe shot
you can
Zoby.
totally do
Minor
that. Be a car
explosions
backfiring.
going off.
Nah, it's
I
nothing.
just look to it and it's
happens.
like, it's probably just the game.
I just want to imagine that I come home and then I hear the gunshot and it's just Zoby and Kobe in the Pulp Fiction suits with the glasses on and the gun is smoking and it's like, yo!
Alrighty. And that is where
I'm proud of you, Michael.
Thanks for bringing me.
I thought maybe he would have more information because he gives me weird papers and I hate everything.
Pat him on the shoulder.
I've become everything I hate.
So, is there actually a slumber party tonight? Will we have pizza? Am I invited?
Fine, Khel. After we finish our business for the day, you could come over for stuffed crust pizza and crazy bread.
Yo, you know that thing dogs do? And they sort of tip-tap in place, excited and happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go right now.
Brian, without even looking at you, is just going to raise his hand way the fuck up and pat you on the head.
And with that, we will take our break. And
I'm
I'll
gonna
change
go-
the music because Zoby's theme is actually our idol theme as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna go bathroom real quick.
That was an amazing scene.
Hate everything.
Let it be known that Edward Bosco, as his character, Michael Bryant, invited a Fey dragon into his house.
Michael doesn't know what that is. In his defense, Michael's not as smart as Remy. I would like to point out that there is a diversity in my characters equal to that of the 5e fighter because unlike Remy, Brian is not distrustful of literal... What?
There
What?
it is.
What?
I knew the 5e fighter was going to make an appearance.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, we'll be doing a 5e fight later, maybe.
Yes.
If we get it
Yes.
working.
We'll see. No, that's just a 5 fight. Hello, chat. Welcome into the halftime show. That was not a scene that I expected to have today.
You're the one who suggested it.
But I didn't expect it to go like that.
Fair.
I hate character development. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it.
Chief, mind telling me what you're doing on that thing? Sir, showing the versatility of the 5e fighter.
Remy, that's a stick. No. In the right hands, it's a weapon. Remy, why are you talking like that? I don't know.
I just imagine Log is your Cortana.
Huh?
I imagine Log is your Cortana.
No, my fucking Tio's my fucking Cortana.
Oh, there you go.
Fucking God. It fucking
rolling
bolos my warthog. Oh God. And my pelican and my fucking mongoose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. All I need to do is attach a rocket to his fucking head.
Specializing in the energy sword.
Yup. No, I do have an energy sword. I have a fucking life stealer blade.
Nice. Although you only go as far as reach, because that's when the shielding equipment stopped.
So Zen, I'm not gonna have to worry about Tio going rampant because he's already fucking crazy. And Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the lead bits. Best Faye pizza party ever. Viridian Winter, thank you for the 10 bits. Zoby is going to turn out to be the most powerful motherfucker in Rampoon City.
Watch him show up to the fucking meeting.
Who, Zoby?
Yeah.
I feel like he's just gonna poof around everywhere I am now.
The tower takes one look at him and he shits his pants.
Quiet Riot, thank you for the 100 bits. No matter what campaign it is, Edward Bosco gets Faye nonsense happening to him. Also, I need Zoby to say, "Oh no, our table, it's broken." Plot twist, Zoby is the tower. Man. Also, I wanted one of you to ask if the sound that they heard when the tower was doing shit, if it was the crack of lightning, like thunder.
I was kind of thinking that.
It's just it's my brain thinking about the actual physical card rather than anything else. Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. Man, now I want to go get pizza. I feel like that was Monty. She loves pizza, so she just threw that out there, and she's probably gonna
Kids
order
love
one of the
stuffed crust pizza. I mean, come on.
Zoby's not a child. Zoby is a grown ass fairy dragon.
I mean, stuffed crust pizza is still pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So I've heard.
Especially when it's cheese and pepperoni stuffed crust.
Oh.
That's my shit right there.
ZN Lada with 500 bits says, "Little do we know, Rocher is the traitor. He's the big rat that makes all of the rules. Ah, he's a rat again."
I remember the Great Mouse Detective.
Dude, Ratigan. I don't know who the voice actor was for Ratigan, but he did such a good job.
Vincent
as Ratigan.
Price. That was
it Vincent Price?
Yeah.
Okay. God. Like, sometimes when you watch, like, an animated thing, you can hear the person in the booth, right? You can see them in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that for Ratigan.
Well, that's because you don't know who Vincent Price is.
I know he voiced Ratigan now.
Okay.
Vincent Price.
Monty would know!
Monty, I need to...
Monty,
we got
have you
stuff
ever
to
heard the
watch.
song Thriller?
Well, yeah, that's...
Do you know
He's
that
the guy that does the
Darkness
laugh.
falls across the land?
falls across the land. The
Oh,
midnight
I didn't know
hour
that.
is close at hand.
Yeah, that's Ratigan.
Vincent
Remember
Price
the
is
Wow.
like
13 Ghosts
one
of
of the...
Scooby-Doo as well?
Yeah, the
Vincent
13 Ghosts of
Price starred in
Scooby-Doo,
that.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you
wow.
know, like Monty, like Boris
Vincent
Karloff
Price is like
and
a
Bela
horror
Lugosi and
icon.
stuff.
I don't remember things, and I'm also very bad with names, so...
I will forever be envious of Vincent Price's voice.
He was on the Muppet. Like, I guarantee you, if you heard his voice, you'd be like, "Oh fuck."
And speaking of names, check out what I put in memes.
I've been
Oh,
watching
I
this-
gotta
sorry, go ahead.
grab the, that one...
Oh no,
mentioned.
Dr. Caliban with 100 bits. My poor goth heart is in pain because Monty doesn't know who Vincent Price is.
I've been watching so many British horror movies lately on YouTube, whatever I can get, and so many of them are Vincent Price. Like,
Here you go, Monty.
The
He's
Abominable
always Vincent
Dr.
Price.
Phibes is like my favorite guilty pleasure ever because it's so stupid, but
What's
it's
the one where he
Vincent
plays the
Price.
butler?
Oh, wow.
No, that's the one where he plays like this organist who was deformed,
Dude.
and he's out to kill all the doctors who let his
Oh.
wife die. And it's like
Got it.
ridiculously convoluted, like almost Saw level kills that are idiotic. Like he legit puts on. He gets one guy to die by like getting this frog mask, this intricate like frog mask, and getting the guy to put it on, and it just slowly tightens until it crushes his skull.
Damn.
You're going out of
Also-
your way to kill these guys.
Sarah, I posted that video I mentioned earlier, the ice cream one.
Oh, thank you.
What the fuck?
Wait, where is it? Is it in general?
What the fuck?
It's a crime scene. Get up. God, I have macarons. I should eat one.
I have
I
a
have-
banana.
I have a rose one, a strawberry one, an Earl Grey one, a vanilla one, an almond one, and a pistachio one. I'm gonna have the rose one first.
Pistachio?
Pistachio.
I love pistachio.
Eldritch Blast.
Fear my Eldritch Blast. Well, that was a
Eldritch Blastachio.
I don't know what else the fuck to expect from this damn session anymore.
You said the bar, Bosco.
That was such a tonal shift. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hey, here's how the previous Prince division died, and here, let's adopt a Fey Dragon.
I watch
I
my
mean, to be
Above
fair,
game,
you're
I
right,
regretted
Zoby.
everything about that scene, but in game, it was the fucking right thing to do.
I wonder if Julia can keep him in line.
Yeah, the woman who can't talk is going to keep the fucking Fey Dragon in line.
I
He
mean,
can
the
move
Fae
stuff.
can see into the ethereal plane, so Zoby can probably see.
Probably. I can't wait. It's the best.
You know you've got a dead lady living in your house?
Yeah, no, thanks, kid. I appreciate it. Didn't really need
You
to
collect a lot of weird things.
Jesus Christ, just eat some fucking pizza, kid.
Okay.
How come you didn't offer her some pizza?
Oh my god, because she's dead.
That's
Wow.
rude. That's
She can't have
biased.
greasy. She can't have greasy stuff. It goes right through her.
Oh man, that's bad for her heart.
But her heart isn't beating anymore.
I know, man, that's fucked up, isn't it?
I mean, it could beat again for a prize.
The fuck?
And then Zoby rips off his face, and he's actually Chasmodius.
Fuck!
All right, you guys good to keep going?
Nope.
Yeah. It was really silent, and I almost hit my soundboard there.
No.
Yeah, Connor, you are more dangerous because now it's a button in front of you as opposed to something you have to go dig up.
I'm just like, it just got real quiet. Now it's like,
The fucking
You thought I had been disadvantaged with my recent problems, but I've only just grown up and leveled up.
I've grown stronger.
the fucking finger twitching over the
it
button.
was
like,
quiet, and I got scared.
Just like you should have killed me, Monty. Now I've only
Seamus.
come back worse.
What'd you say, Arcolf?
Club Seamus. That's the song that's playing right now.
Oh, what, is that a? Is it?
It's a
Oh,
good
I can't
song.
hear it. Is it? Oh, that. Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. That's why I can't hear
I want to see someone like do like a Irish step dance to this.
YouTube it, you might be able to.
it. Potatoes!
Oh, fiddly-dee potatoes.
Oh, the potatoes!
Oh, you be speaking
right.
to my heritage there, Bosco.
Oh,
I'm
shoot
cracking
your
up.
heck there, boy!
I'm cracking my knuckles right now.
Carter, you have right to murder both of them.
Would
as
you like to
see
go
fit.
out for a pint there, Arcolf?
What's-
Well, you can't
what's-
murder me. I'm half Irish, half Scottish. Both
I'll
sides of
have
my
you know
family
I'm
hate me.
half Irish.
Oh, that's an interesting one. I wasn't sure
I'm
what
not-
this was.
I got nothing to say to this.
What's this?
Pop you like a raisin.
No, man, one of my favorite wrestlers is Irish. I can do that joke.
Oh, that's scary.
Your favorite wrestler is Sheamus.
I said one of my favorite wrestlers. Also, I didn't say that it was fucking Sheamus.
Finn
All right.
Balor?
Stop!
Is it Finn Balor Welsh?
Stop!
No, he's Irish.
I thought he was Scottish.
1-800
No, he's Irish.
stop!
Are you sure he's not British?
I mean,
Sarah?
Monty, what the? You can't say that.
1-800-CEASE.
Holy
Alright,
shit.
we're back at it. Let's go. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
a
Mid-Atlantic.
Roll a d4 and please don't be me again.
Oh, okay.
See, this is why I don't talk anymore on Wednesdays.
Oh.
It's just not a good time.
I'm having a good time.
All right, Gibby,
yeah.
Oh
How you
shit.
doing?
you've got your book.
Yes.
So I gotta scroll up past the.
I better pull that passage out too again.
Where do you want to? Do you have anybody in particular you want to take that book to?
I mean, as I said, I don't know. I just was like, anybody I know. If you have an idea and want to think about it, we could do the other one instead first. Because literally the only person I thought of was the one you said that you're not going to get into.
Unfortunately, yeah, being able to speak with him is quite difficult.
I mean, I'm trying to remember what's his face when he tested me for princess. I asked him for like about magic teachers, and I forget. God, that was ages ago. Did he give me any names?
He would not be able to. He was the furball doctor guy.
Yeah, but I thought he gave me a name or some information or someone to go to. But God, it's been ages.
I don't remember that. It might be. It's
Yeah.
probably in my notes, but that was a while ago. That was probably more for like your condition and less about magical books.
No, I specifically asked him about magic teachers and stuff. Maybe I can search that on my doc.
Dr. Timber is his name. I don't see anything here about a school. For some reason, there's criminal harassment and it's circled. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, then
That sounds like
I
something
honestly
you need
have
to look at, Monty.
the only magically inclined person I know of for the most part is like maybe Lady Odelia. That's all I can think of.
I think Brian also wanted to see Lady O.
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna
know if
say,
he wanted to
funny
go
you
by
should say
himself.
that.
Yeah. Are you guys okay with doing that together?
Is she
I mean,
viable?
what? Yeah, well, everybody but Tana should go see Lady O.
Well, Kel
Kel's
doesn't
always
really
happy.
need to, does he?
I mean,
I'm
well, Kel
always
should
happy
come.
to see Lady O.
Well, Kel
Yeah, why
should
not?
come
He's with
because
us.
I think
You know
Lady
what?
Odelia likes Kel. So yeah,
Yeah,
the
why
three of us
not?
should go see Lady O.
Yeah, we're already together. Let's fucking
Yeah,
go.
let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
No,
You guys wanna
it's
take-
okay. You can totally leave me on the side of the road. And
No,
leave
you're
me
coming with
behind.
us.
Do you guys
We
want
just got the
Janice to
three
go
of
with you as well?
No, I'd rather him not come. Yeah, that's great.
You're
Janice.
such a dick.
If Janice wants to come, but
Yeah, do you want to come, Connor?
Got no reason to, really.
Yeah, there you go.
okay,
So there you
this
go.
is Kel.
Boom. Yeah, there you go. Do your best Bosco impression. Sit out all the
Kel,
scenes. Let's
honestly,
go.
but we like Kel and we want to bring him along
It's
so
true.
he doesn't get FOMO.
Also, Arcolf was like, I don't know what to do. So we're coming to our scenes.
That is true.
I did
All
say
right.
I'd be happy to tag along.
Yep.
We need a fourth person, Connor, to do the JoJo step.
Oh shit.
By
By the way, check out part 6.
Well,
All right,
if you want
let's
me
do
to
it.
come, then I
So
guess
we're going
I
to see-
will, but
No, you can stay home. It's fine.
We
All
just show up at your door like, please.
We're not gonna force you
You
to be
wanna
in a
go
scene.
to-
Just
you
come
want to go to
see
the
Chris-
Lich District?
Yeah. Come on, that's safe. You
Yeah,
get
can
through
we
the zone,
go?
but-
Says Neffany.
Yeah, I was about to say, Neffany speaks up. Yeah, let's go. No.
No. This is not a
Oh.
we thing.
Just closes the door. No.
Actually, after this, Connor should go see Mama Rugigi.
To be fair,
Nice
I wanted to see
words.
Mama Rugigi too, so
Well, then you can just piggyback onto that scene, Sarah, since you want to do everything today.
it's kind of private though. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh
Okay,
my
let's
fucking
go.
God. We're going to
Oh,
Lady
oh.
O's house.
All right. You
Fuck,
guys
I
make your
hate
way to Lady Odelia's ghost store. As you guys make your way inside, ding, 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 ding. The door opens and the store is completely empty. The objects that you've seen there previous are in their proper cases, but beyond that, you don't see anybody at the moment.
Also, Arcolf, I just texted you why I wanted you to come along.
Oh yeah, I figured. That was
Yeah.
my immediate thought.
Yep. Wait, you said it was empty?
Yep.
As in she's not here or she's in the back?
You don't see her.
Is there a back area?
There is a sort of curtained off area behind the like the counter
Is there a ghost cat that I could pull the tail of to see if I can get her attention?
You think that the bell above the door would get her attention?
I'm
Did
legit
it?
surprised Bryant just doesn't like go in the back area. Just like, fuck it, I'm going.
I mean, I am going to go in the back area if she doesn't come out when the bell rings. So yeah, I guess when we go in, does the bell react?
Yeah, the bell rings. I did the sound.
Okay. And nothing happened.
Nope. It's not the first time you've walked in without her being there.
I'm just going to walk all the way in and see
Okay.
if eventually somebody emerges. Otherwise, I'm going to hop the barricade and I'm going to go to the back.
I'll call out real quick. Lady Odelia?
Just give me a moment if you don't mind.
Fuck, she is home.
Yeah, I prevented your death.
No, you prevented my ability to steal all the magical items I would need to be Chasmodius.
Eventually, the curtain pulls open, and you see currently like affixing those sort of nail embellishments, like those finger metal pieces. Lady Odelia kind of striding out and closing the curtain back behind her. For all of you, you see just a invisible woman in a suit with the hands, those metal pieces. Bryant, you see her whole kit and caboodle. You see the entirety of what she looks like.
I wish I was blind.
I bet she was getting dressed, Bosco. You would have seen everything.
Oh, no, my dear. I've already
See, I
seen it
saved
all.
you. I saved you.
No, she tried to run to the back, but I'd already seen everything. Please tell me you get that reference, Sarah. Have you not seen that thing that Patrick Stewart did where he keeps doing the bit?
Yes,
every time
that's
I run
it.
into him?
That's it.
Okay. I was like,
I just
come on,
remember
you of
him-
all people.
I just remember him shooting a gun in his garden and going, "You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!" And he just fires a gun. She steps forward to the counter and goes, "To what do I owe the pleasure of your company again?"
Gibby, do you want to start?
Gibby steps forward with her book. I recently got this book, and it's a little wordy for me, and I don't really know anyone with any sort of magical inclination I could ask except you, so I wondered if I could get your opinion on a part of it.
I'm not really one for book reviews, but I could take a look.
I will open it to the intriguing section of a very boring book.
It's very strange to see a ghost yawn, Bryant, but like halfway through reading the excerpt, you watch as her entire top of her mouth just kind of almost falls off as it just like opens so wide it falls backwards and then reconjoins at the neck piece and eventually reforms the face again.
No thanks.
Huh. Well, isn't that interesting?
It is.
Interesting theories. They got some of them good, but other ones they've missed entirely. Blame it on human morality.
What does it all mean exactly? I can sort of get the gist, but
And what gist do you get? I'm genuinely curious.
well, they mentioned the 21 Arcana, and I guess that they can tend to exist physically, and some of them exist as one physical entity, but some of them apparently are whole races, like the lovers to the elves, and
She sighs and rolls her eyes. The elves are always wanting to embellish their grandeur in some manner, even by taking credit for things that aren't them.
meaning.
They're assholes, most of the time.
I mean, I'm mostly curious. It mentions the tower, and
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to reread this because it's been a while.
Actually, Lady Odelia would be a good one to ask about the tower. It's probably been
Okay.
around for a long, long time.
I mean,
Well,
wouldn't
we're
hurt.
getting to it.
She kind of flips through the book again. mortal entities are soon the shells. It's for the lesser ones, I'd assume. It's interesting. You mortal types love to put things into nice little comfortable categories. There is some merit to these theories.
Such as?
Now, the chariot, for example, is one of the major arcana, and I believe there is one such entity that is known as the Grand Chariot.
The Prime Chariot. Because the jokes we made, I remember quite well.
Oh. And it said that this peach person met the embodiment of death. Do you know who that is?
I don't remember them, no.
That was a loaded response.
Yep.
Insight? I could try.
Go ahead.
Inside an invisible ghost. Here we
Yeah,
go.
indiscernible she is.
Can
It's
I-
another
can
9.
Not that it matters. Never mind.
Go, Bryant, roll with advantage, because you can see her.
I was gonna say. All right, come on. I need one Remy roll. That'd be great. Here we go. With advantage. 13.
As she says that, she like smiles at Gibby, kind of this really like very wide brim smile, and then she turns towards you and smiles at you as well.
Do I gander what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah, above game, she just implied that she does not remember meeting this man, meaning she is the embodiment of death.
Yeah, no,
Which
I
makes
know.
sense considering she's opposed to Casmodius, the embodiment of undeath.
Yeah, no, I know what that just implies. I'm just asking if Brian just put it together.
Yeah, Bryant put it together.
Oh.
Well, Gibby's just like, okay, that's cryptic. So,
Brian is gonna point to you, Gibby, and then point to the invisible person, and then motion like across the the throat, like a cutting, slitting, like death, and then point back to her.
can Gibby extrapolate from that enough?
Yeah.
Gibby sort of like does the look. Oh, okay.
Great, now you're all uncomfortable. This always happens.
What is it to be uncomfortable about?
Not uncomfortable, just
No, she got that accurate. That is, yeah, no.
sort of just taking it in.
I'm just chilling.
So, are you the only one? They mention reincarnation. Are you one of the many forms of that arcana?
That's a very difficult question to answer, and if I were to, I'm sure your brain would pop like a grape.
Oh, fair enough. So,
What you need to know is this. When it comes to me, and Bryant, you can take it to heart.
Great.
Those that are mortal have a love-hate relationship with death. A lot of things blame me for pain. The truth of the matter is, I am death, but I cannot kill anything. Truthfully, what kills are, let's call them suitors of sorts. Disease is enamored with me and always has been. I may not look all that appealing at the moment, and it turns towards you again, Bryant.
That's an understatement.
But in my most pure and perfect form, I have quite a few admirers. Disease, accidents, tragedies, murder, betrayal, poison. Oh god, poison is persistent.
They love the way my black robe folds across my bony hips.
So they cause death to impress you?
To give me gifts.
Oh. Does it ever work?
She got you don't see what happens, but Bright, you see her head just entirely swirl, just like like do a full turn.
Oh, 360, no scope, nice.
The real annoying bitch of this situation is that I shouldn't be here at all. None of us should. And by that, I mean that which you can see, Brian.
What
When
about
Cat-
your newspaper, Gibby?
Oh,
You mentioned something about balance being thrown off?
I
With
get,
spirits becoming more common?
sure, I can do that real quick. I'll show her that thing and be like, what was this in relation to?
That occurred about how many years? About 200 years after his summoning.
You mean, him, who I won't say.
I would very much appreciate that, yes.
No, I learned.
When Cosmodius rose in this realm, it pulled me here. I am unable to leave. And I would have you very much believe that I have all intentions of going as soon as possible. But I've been stuck here for almost 300 to 400 years.
Okay.
And very quickly, the gifts that were entrusted me are slipping through my fingers, because I do not have the scope that I had when I am at my fullest form. I have, in a word that you would all understand, been robbed. And I must undo this robbery to make things right. At least, how you may see them.
Okay. I guess.
And there are others like me. Other things that have fallen through the cracks and made their way here. There probably are more than this theorem dictates. Plenty more.
So, the things that fell through the cracks are these arcana, and then also ones not mentioned as the arcana, you mean?
They are basis for the creation of this world.
Okay.
So they are concepts.
Yes,
And,
taken form.
and the tower is one of them.
Possibly. I wouldn't know. I don't get out much.
Wait. Is it definite that they were pulled here like you, or some of them just wandered here?
Respectfully, darling, I only know about my business. How and when or what works in this world is completely uncertain, even to me. Perhaps it's selfish as me, or perhaps it's arrogant or ignorant, but I have my own problems to deal with.
Fair enough.
Let's talk about one of your problems.
Oh, wait, can I just have two more questions.
After she does her questions.
Sorry, I'm almost done completely, so you can just go with. One question out of concern for my team, and then one question just out of curiosity, if that's okay.
Sure.
If the elves are, well, quotation marks, the lovers arcana, and it mentioned that dragons are magician, are prince and princesses one of these arcana too?
I don't know.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
only one I know is the hermit.
If I can ask.
Oh, he loves to parade around pretending to be a human. Living hundreds of little lives.
Above game. Is that someone we know? I have thoughts. All right, I'll think about it later. And then just, all right, and my other question, I guess.
Out of curiosity.
Hmm?
Go
Oh,
on.
Wait,
what do you, sorry?
Sarah, that's not the same thing as the dragon who wanders around, is it?
Don't think so, because he's supposed to be, if he's a dragon, he's the magician Marcana, not the hermit.
Okay. I just know that earlier today you were talking about one that had like nothing and just wandered around.
I mean, the immediate thing that comes to my mind is the beast of K, the good side that wanders.
Maybe.
But I wonder if it's something else we've encountered. I have to think about that. And I guess I'll just ask this point blank. And what do you know of the tower?
She just shrugs. I have no idea what that is.
Really?
Hmm?
The book makes it out to sound like it's as powerful as you are.
Doesn't mean we know each other.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for your help. I will close the book and sort of back up a little.
She looks and turns towards you, Bryant.
What do you know about an ugly ass dude named Shepard?
Shepard. The name is not familiar to me. And I've met plenty of ugly ass dudes.
He is, he would have met you were he not afraid of the surface. But he is of the families, like Bryant. His name is Shepard Cruel.
Then that makes 4. Excellent.
When he heard your name, his eyes fairly glowed. He was so excited to meet you. But he has lived underground in the Catrail all his life and was terrified of the surface.
That seems to be of your making, or at least your society is making. Thanks, by the way.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Excellent. That means 12 to go. And we can get the band back together.
Not necessarily.
We were being pursued at the time. We do not know if he still draws breath.
Yeah, the tower. He's been recruiting in the Catrails, and when we left Shepard, it seemed like they had been sending people to find him. Hopefully he avoided them, but...
Since you like to talk a big game, I thought maybe you'd be able to handle it.
I think you may have missed the point where I said I cannot leave this location.
Oh, yeah, but you got people that you know that can do it for you.
I do, and I will look into it. Now, if you could get me more information on the little girl so I can pinpoint exactly who she's related to, I would be much appreciative of that one. But at the same time, I can understand your trepidation.
Little girl?
The one from the Artist Collective.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not her. Haley
Oh,
is...
you mean Amelia Hawthorne.
There she is. The name Hawthorne doesn't ring any bells.
What was her mother's name? I know when she was buried.
Wait,
the
above
ground
game,
was
are we...
consecrated.
Above game, are we definitely okay with letting her know that information? I mean,
I
assume Bryant might not. I don't know.
Then Bryant would have to elbow Khel.
Yeah, I can't stop Khel. I am going to look this up real quick, though.
Yeah, I probably have that information too in my notes.
Because I don't know, I can't remember her name, and I'm not finding it in my notes. Which is,
I have the nickname, the first name is Nicola. Do I have her last name?
because when she was buried, the ground was consecrated.
Correct.
Specifically.
Damn it, did I not get a last name either?
Let me check documents.
Do we see
I
her
know I
grave
have
at
this
all?
name.
I forget.
I'm going to see if we got a last name. We might have only gotten a first name.
Yeah, I only got Nicola.
It could have even been Hawthorne as the last name. I'm checking my notes too.
I would assume the reason Hawthorne doesn't ring a bell is probably because Amelia's mother is the last name she needs.
Right. There it is. No, that's not it.
I really need to start putting this stuff in the Google Doc again.
Oh, all my
not-
stuff
that's
is in
not
Google
useful.
Doc.
I could have
It's just-
sworn I took that.
Yeah, I have Nicola Hawthorne and Jonathan Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Well, then, that's a matter of public records. We should be able to get that.
I mean,
We're
Mike
looking,
might
we're
know.
looking for maiden name, yeah.
Mike the half orc, I mean, might know because he was the one helping us on that particular angle when we were.
I
looking
guarantee
at
you the
Hawthorns.
Baron knows because the Baron is very close to that family.
That is also true.
Which means we have to make a stop. And I wanted to talk to Amelia anyway, so making a stop at the stronghold is not the worst idea while you guys go to Rugigi's place.
You could technically just text the Baron. You've done it before.
Well, you misunderstand. Above game, Brian also wants to go see Amelia so he can do
Oh,
two
fair
birds,
enough.
one stone. So I figure Khel and him could go to the stronghold while you and Tanis go to Mama Rugigi's.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cool.
We might be able to find her name. What we do know for certain is that when she was buried, the ground was consecrated specifically.
A little parting gift from Casmodius. You'd think the people who brought him to life he would be more appreciative for. But no, he in fact curses every single one of the line. Rather nasty business and all that.
Regarding Shepherd Cruel, if you do find him and meet him,
Cruel. Aha, there's a name I recognize. The Cruel family.
their
Oh.
faces, their curses to look like him. That is what he told us and showed us.
Maybe it is best if he does not enter this domicile. I don't know if I could contain my wrath if I were to see him. That being
He has
said,
his face bandaged.
Then he is welcome anytime.
Wow.
I sincerely hope you can find him, and that he still draws breath.
I hope so too. I have many questions for the likes of him.
He was tending to will-o-wisps when we found him. His flock, I think he called them.
Oh, yeah, you two are going to get along great.
Well, I mean, we've gotten along so swimmingly now, have we, Brian?
No, we really have.
Best of friends we are.
Michael has more friends. This is a great day.
Fuck up, Rex. This is different.
Wait, how's it different?
Because I don't like her.
And it's more of a business arrangement for me. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'd say.
Yeah, great.
Is it me? Have I gotten old? What is friendship anymore?
Rex,
Kel's gonna saunter off.
just stop. I really need you to stop talking. Just shut your muzzle, please.
Oh, you're hurting his feelings at this point. Gibby will just, give a wave and another thank you and head out after Khel.
Take care. And next time you come in, please buy something.
Oh,
Ding, ding, ding.
right, sorry.
Fucking hate this place.
Yeah. Well, I have a... Actually, should we just assume next day, or how are we doing this now? Are you guys going... We're just
I'm
going to
gonna
do
jump-
this all
I'm
in
gonna
one
jump-
day.
I'm gonna jump to Tanis now because poor
There you
Connor's
go.
been sitting very patiently, and
Wait,
I
is
feel
Connor
so
even still
bad.
here? Connor, are you okay? You've been very quiet today. Are you all right?
Oh my
Is
god!
everything okay?
Such a facetious...
Connor, are you okay?
Shut up! Shut up!
Such
You've
a-
been really quiet. Are you okay?
It's just shit.
No, I'm having microphone problems.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
No!
Is there
You know
anything
what?
that we can...
You know that Fairly Odd Parents meme? This is where I'd put this if I had one.
Yeah.
That's Kel with money right now.
Excellent.
Would really deal him into buying something.
It's like, oh, I can't.
This is where I put the 16. If I had them.
I kind of want to see. I might make that.
I
Just
can
Lady
hear.
Odelia being upset about the 16.
I can hear Zenlita right now downloading images.
I was gonna say someone might beat you to it.
No, I don't think that's true.
All right. Tanis.
Connor.
Yeah.
No, it's Tanis. It's Tanis.
What's up, Connor? I'm talking to Connor though.
Hi.
Hi.
What would you like? What would you like to tackle first? Talking to Mama Regigi or spending some time with Nefene, or the other option you sent me? Which would you like to choose from?
Gosh. Let's tackle Mama Regigi first, I suppose.
Hey.
Okay. You leave Nefene at home, or you bring Nefene with you?
I'll bring her with me.
No, I
Even
can
better.
wait to talk
For
to Mama
insurance.
Ruby. I can wait to talk to her on my own if Tanis would rather have
I
a
think
own
both
conversation.
conversations should be separate. I think.
Agreed. Good luck, Tanis.
You got this, buddy.
No, you don't.
Do
I'm
not
gonna-
worry. If Mamoru Gigi kills you, she will take care of
I'm gonna
Nefene.
resist the urge to fuck this up. I'm just gonna mute and listen.
All right. So Tanis, you drive up to Mama Regigi's house.
Yeah.
Oh, what was her name? Sorry.
To her house or to her place where she does she live at the women's shelter?
Yeah, it's her house.
I just got confused, okay?
Keep in mind, the first thing she said to us when we walked in that first time was, "Who is making noise in Mama Ragigi's house?"
Indeed.
Trying to find. Oh, God. I don't know. Like Unexpectables, my notes are really good. For Prince Division, my notes are all over the fucking place, and I hate myself.
Nah, jeez.
What is this? Oh, it's gonna be over here, I think. Sorry, 1 second. Why do I have Rorden Gamzee's kitchen? What does that mean?
Gamzee's kitchen.
Did you have a fever one night and started making Prince Division characters?
I'm pretty
There's-
sure that was discussed with the artists, because we were also talking about the cook-off or bake-off or whatever it was.
I guess, yeah. There's also a page that has nothing else on it but doorknob, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh,
You
that's
did.
probably in
You
relation
did
to
have
when
a
Gibby
fee-
touched the doorknob.
I guess.
Doorknob.
The Necromancy Division doorknob.
Doorknob.
Oh god. Again, this is where I'm missing something. There was an elf that was always up.
Oh,
on
the
banister.
albino elf?
Yeah.
I think I have her
Albino
name. Hang on,
drow.
let me check.
Yeah, she was a drow actually.
Let me check. I might find her.
Because I'm trying to find her name and I can't remember what her name was. I can feel Shell or somebody messaging me right now, and I'm very, very sorry.
Her name was Doorknob.
Her name was not Doorknob.
Nix.
What is this?
Nix.
Oh, her name was Nyx? Her name was Nyx?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, that's Nyx. All right. Also, I just found a list of 2 pancakes, biscuits and gravy, eggs Benedict, waffle and hot chocolate, and 1 acid. What the fuck is that?
I think that was one of our
Sounds like the
breakfast
breakfast
food
of
orders.
champions.
I don't know where the acid came in, but I remember we ordered that at one point.
I would like to point out that acid is a part of a complete breakfast.
Okay.
Breakfast of champions.
Truth. Eat your Wheaties.
All right.
And you
Tanis, as you knock on the door is opened by that drow, Nyx. She kind of opens the door and goes, "Oh, it's you again."
Hello, ma'am. I'm here to see Mama Rugigi.
Yes, come on in. And she gently opens the door. And the moment she opens the door, she kind of leaves the door and then runs up the stairs on all fours, like, like a normal person does. You all do it! Don't pretend.
I'll turn to Nefene. Does she do that a lot?
She's flighty.
I can see that.
Sometimes I turn around and I see her and I think she's a ghost.
Huh.
She's super quiet.
She seems nice, though.
I guess. She kind of shrugs. Mama Gigi! Neffene just starts yelling. I'm here! She looks
And
back
so
at you.
am I.
We're here! And you hear kind of some movement and some rustling, and eventually making your way through some double doors. And like when she opens a set of double doors, she's not opening one door, she's opening both doors simultaneously. And she enters into the scene. She's wearing a actually very nice sweater with like a skirt. And her hair is like kind of done up in a ponytail, and you can see that she's got an apron on as well. And she kind of goes, "Oh, Neffene, and oh, your father is here. This is a pleasant surprise."
Hello, ma'am. I was told you wanted to see me.
Yes, it is. Neffene, could you do me a favor? And she goes, yeah. Just like, currently I am working on cookies and I have made far too many. And Neffene's like, I'm on it. And she runs to the kitchen. Tanis,
Yes, ma'am.
come into the parlor and sit down, please.
He'll nod and slowly make his way in.
Okay, you go in. It is as gaudy as you remember. Floral couches and cabinets filled with fine china, little teacup saucers and, you know, ceramic poodles, that sort of deal. It smells like grandma in there, but it's very homely and very nice. As you sit down, Mama Rigigi sits across from you and she goes, tea?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I have a lovely rose. A rose tea.
That sounds lovely.
And she pulls some cups and pours out some tea and hands it to you. Tanis, I wish to speak with you.
That's why I'm here.
You feel a powerful aura off of this woman. The corners of the room crawl towards you as if the very ground itself is shaking. You see her lean forward to you and go, "Are you all right?" And suddenly it all dissipates.
No.
That's not what I want.
I'm sorry.
No, that's me. Sound. I got the wrong sound. Please disregard.
That is not the response I wanted to hear from you, Tanis. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you said no. Mama has figured this. I have spoken with both the Baron as well as Durza. You can see an expression on her face that is equal parts, that is my child, and equal parts, ooh, that's my child. It seems that things have become quite perilous for you.
Yes. Yes, ma'am, they have.
How do you feel about Neffene?
I feel bad that I can't always be there for her. I feel bad that she's growing up basically without both parents. Because we're both never around.
You were divorced, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And you survived.
he lets his mouth hang open a bit. Yes.
Elf
Has
culture
a-
is very different.
Yes, but I'm dead on the inside, you see. Apparently, yes. She's working as a talent agent in another part of the city. when it's not her turn, she's far too busy to interact much.
I would like to show you something. Is that okay?
Of course.
Come with me and be quiet. She kind of
He'll-
gets up and kind of gestures.
He'll nod and follow her.
You guys make your way and you can smell the smell of baking and like freshly baked goods. And she gently cracks open the door and you see Mama Rikiki's kitchen. And currently there's like about 4 kids in it. The eldest looks to be around 15. The youngest looks to be around maybe 9. Nefene is currently talking with them and laughing. And you can see that there are some other female orcs and a couple of humans as well in the kitchen who are just kind of cleaning up and doing the dishes. And they're handing off the dishes to the kids to dry. And they're, doing a pretty bad job of it, but it doesn't really matter that much. And Nefene is kind of like smiling and laughing. And Mama Gigi turns over and goes, "It often feels very difficult when you're the only one taking care of a child. But all people have a saying. It takes a village." She puts a hand on your shoulder. Nefene is worried about you, but she herself is doing fine. That is why I talked to you today. If you are worried about Nefene, that is understandable. You are father.
And she was kidnapped once.
That, believe me, that will never happen again. You see her smile. Roll an insight check on that one.
Just hear the first note of the Ultra Instinct theme.
Yeah, absolutely.
Insight roll is... Oh, it's coming. 21.
21, I rolled terribly. You get the sense that Mama Rigigi might have done something. And the energy that comes off of this woman means that she did something probably pretty serious. That fat lump Baron Dromar. He can organize a ship, but he cannot teach it. I'm not going to apologize for him. I am better than that. Your daughter did bite one of them pretty bad, though.
So I've been told.
She's got more fight in you than you think. And she may not have her elf mum. She kind of like spits that word out a little bit like the.
His mouth just goes flat.
But she has orc mum, orc mum, orc mum, and then right there's another orc mum. And then she points to humans. Mum, mum, brother and sisters. So do not feel guilty. Recognize that these times are precious, but you are a man. And not only that, you are a man with a goal. And from as I know it, your goal is to protect other people. And until that is done, I will protect Nefene.
Thank you.
But I cannot protect her from herself. She gets out of my sight, and the next thing I know, there's crickets in the kitchen.
Yeah, she seems to have taken up an interest in animals and bugs and stuff. She's got a pet snake at home.
That is... Whoa, she shudders at that. Do not let her bring it here.
I'll try to convince her to leave it home.
Do not plant even the idea in her head.
It'll be staying right where it is then.
Good.
Mm.
Bryant?
I look over my shoulder.
I have seen people abandon their children. You are not abandoning your child. Life happens. And
I
you
just...
put her in...
I don't want her to grow up like I did.
I don't think she is. Unless you were raised by like 50 orcs. Or did you happen to leave that detail out?
We were not.
There you go.
No. Just me, my brother, and my sister. In a bad part of town.
That's where most of us came from. Here, anyway. A very bad part of town. And same with that cat. I'll pack up some cookies for you. Which kind of gives you a very... Roll a strength saving throw for me.
Strength saving throw, huh?
Jeez.
10.
You get a big whap on the back, and you're just like... Ugh! Your entire body jolts forward. We'll get you some cookies and some milk to go.
I appreciate that, and I'm sure Nefene will appreciate it even more.
Take care of yourself. I mean it. If you die, I will kill you.
Thank you, ma'am. For everything.
Ah, not thank you, ma'am. Thank you, mama.
Thank you, mama. It's the first time I've ever called anyone that.
Well, you better get used to it until I die.
Mouth goes flat again.
As if that would happen. Pah! She starts walking into the kitchen.
Somewhere off in the distance, Lady Odelia sneezes.
Wait, not that one.
Not even I.
All right. Is that scene good for you, Connor? You good?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? I believe, Sarah, you had some stuff. Does anybody else have anything else to do here with the downtime?
I have two things if you think we have time for at least one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. You're also really quiet suddenly, I think, when you unmuted.
It helps when I'm closer to the microphone.
Yeah, it sure does.
I don't know if you want to go to Bryant real quick, or it could be really funny if
But
Tanis, as Tanis
No,
is walking out, Gibby is walking in.
Yeah, no, let Sarah do it. It'd be
That's
funny
kinda
to have
funny.
them.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
You're like, what?
As Tanis, as you're leaving the front door of Mama Rugigi's place with a bag, like a Ziploc bag full of really burnt at the bottom chocolate chip cookies, clearly made by children, as well as like like two juice boxes. You open the door and immediately you see Gibby walking up the steps to the doorbell.
Oh, hi, Tanis.
Oh. Hello, Lauren.
Nefene, hi.
Hi. You want a cookie?
Sure.
As you're
Specially
holding the
made.
bag, she like cracks it open and grabs like the biggest cookie and hands it to you.
Is it wrapped up at least?
No, it's not. It's like just straight out of the Ziploc bag.
Thanks.
As you bite into it, the bottom is like a puck. The top is soft, but the bottom is like really burnt and crispy.
It's got really good texture.
That's what I said.
I guess you just saw Mama Rugigi too?
Yeah, she wanted to see me, and
Oh, right.
we talked.
Nefene like reaches up and puts a hand on your waist and then walks up to you, Gibby, and kind of leans side to side and goes, "He got scolded."
Well, Mama probably just had a few words.
I will
She
be right
did.
back. I do need to feed my cat. I will be right back.
We can roleplay some more.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing better.
It's good. Sorry you missed out on the fun with Bryant and us.
Oh.
He's got a dragon living in his house now. Well, a fairy dragon anyway. I don't think it's the same thing.
Oh.
It-
I've heard you guys talking about that. I've never
Yeah.
actually met him.
He may blow up Bryant's apartment at some point. I'm not sure about the details. He's hoping that doesn't happen.
Well, hopefully Kobe's not in there when it happens.
Oh dear. I think mostly he'll just lose a lot of his icing.
What possessed him to do that anyway?
Who can say with Bryant? And we did talk with Mama Ragi a little bit. Lady Odelia a little bit. That book I got from Yitang, I had some questions, and that's right, we didn't mention we met another one of the 16 in the tunnels when we were getting the cure for you.
No fooling.
Yeah. Shepherd Cruel. It's that curse that Bryant has. I don't think he'd agree, but he seems to have gotten a much nicer version of it. The guy looks like Casmodius.
Uh-huh. I
Really
see.
sort of sucks in a breath through her teeth. Yeah. He wouldn't come with us, though. I wish we could have gotten him to. But he's afraid of the surface.
We can move on now.
Well, anyway, I don't want to hold you up, so I wanted to
Right.
talk with Mama Ragigi myself.
Nephane's got that
course.
look on her face of like, oh god, I was at the grocery store and my parents ran into someone they know. No.
Oh, God, they're talking about their taxes now.
No.
So did you file the W-9s, or did you just use a 1099?
I don't pay taxes.
What are you, fucking Ray Cool?
Well, bye, Nephane.
Oh, bye. She's like picking grass out of the ground. She's bored.
Gets back to her feet and looks at Tanis. You gonna make it to the car with that?
Yeah, I think I'll be good.
Okay. See you at work.
All right. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Put the grass down.
But I'm making a nest.
For what?
Grasshoppers.
Do grasshoppers have nests made of grass? They continue the conversation as they walk in the car.
She explains to you the very much importance of grasshopper nests, which may or probably definitely not a thing.
I sagely nod.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll watch them for a minute and then smile and turn to the door. And I suppose the door might just still be open, since maybe.
It is open. Peeking around it is Nyx, just kind of peering out, like watching Tanis go and then seeing you.
Oh, hey again.
Hi.
Sorry, is Mama Ragigi still available?
She just opens up the door even more and then scrambles back up the stairs.
Gibby will step in and quietly shut the door behind her. Hello, Mama Ragigi? It's Lauren Gibby.
You hear footsteps, and then turning around the corner comes Mama Ragigi, who's like dusting off her hands on her apron. She goes, "Well, hello."
Hello, Mama.
She walks over and she puts two big hands on her shoulder and kisses one cheek and then kisses the other.
Oh,
Look at you. You're standing proud like woman.
thank you. I'm sorry to bother you without notice, especially looks like you just had Tanis and Nephina here.
Nah, the bother has left. That is a joke.
Gosh, I wondered if you had some time to chat.
Gibby. You feel the firmness in the voice.
Yes, ma'am?
When you ask question, you ask firmly and quickly.
Oh.
Do not give room for wiggling of your onions.
I would like to have a word with you, ma'am. Mama.
We'll have it! Here we are. Let's go. Chop chop.
Okay, I'll follow.
No, right here. We're standing.
Oh.
We've been having conversations standing in hallway. We speak now.
Well, I wanted to ask you about, Durzup and...
Ah! She spits on the ground.
And orc culture relationship stuff in general?
Her face goes firm with that one. I see. Has it gotten to that point?
Gibby really shouldn't ask this, but she's kind of dumb. Oh, what point, ma'am?
Have you touched the tusks?
Oh, she's as red as a fucking tomato now.
I see.
Mm.
Your bravery is balanced out with your terrible taste in men. But if you're happy, then Mama is happy.
Thank you, Mama. Actually, surprised you missed the first time I did it.
Well, ask! She's like really impatient now.
I thought you wanted us to go sit down at this point. So we were doing this
No,
whole...
you're not. You are two women in a hallway having a conversation.
Well, I was wondering, do you know how Durza feels about the long-term things and, I don't know, marriage, and gets really quiet and low, just children?
Oh no.
I'm sorry?
Oh no. She shakes her head like no.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. I just it's just future preference curiosity. Oh god.
Listen. Gibby, there are much smarter men out there. I am just joking. You're happy. I suppose. Yes, I'll get you a pamphlet. And she walks away.
Pamphlet? Pamphlet? What?
You see, when an orc and a human love each other very much. And just to be brief, she gives you information that helps you out. A lot of it you're overthinking.
Well, it's Gibby's sort of. I don't know if we have time to get into that conversation.
I don't know what the conversation is, so I don't know.
Depends what she asks me.
Basically social wise, and I'll just to spare you from a lengthy conversation. Actually, no. Mama would be very direct. Be like, the thing about the relationship between human and orc is that human is very small, fall downstairs and die. Orc, usually, not always. Orc are very large. Fall downstairs, mild inconvenience.
Well, he said fire wasn't too good either.
Ah, right, that. Durza very much gets his hands and suit and his very nice shirts dirty. But what you need to know is this. Amongst orcs, you will probably not be so much liked. This is just simply the way it is, and it sucks, and it's bullshit, but...
No, I got the idea of that.
Usually when orcs become partners, generally, the orcs are of same strength. Strongest orcs marry strongest orcs. Weakest orcs marry weakest orcs.
He mentioned something to that effect.
In terms of being married, usually, there are sometimes ceremonies, usually between very important orcs. For example, Baron Damar's wedding was A waste of money. She looks to the side. And garish decorations. Terrible.
What happened to the wife?
She died in childbirth.
Oh.
But generally, in New Age, for young people, I think it is good. Just keep doing what you're doing. But if he steps out of line, if he does not treat you well, you kill him.
Right. Well, Gibby sort of squares her shoulders. I already told him if the Baron makes him work 3 days in 3 days after he got hurt, I was going to have words with the Baron.
I would pay to see this. Let the boy do his job, though. As he lets you, you do yours.
Yeah.
I know it is good to care about him, but you must not put a leash on him.
Right.
It is unfair.
I know, he
We are-
wouldn't do it to me.
We are a stubborn people. But we're good people. Alright? And she kind of gives you a little chin up. Now get out of here.
Thank you. Sorry for the randomness of this. Just...
No.
I
Enjoy
just-
Pamphlet. It has beautiful illustrations.
Yeah. It's funny to think about all this stuff when I don't think I ever would have until I came out here. I can't say I definitely, this is stuff I want. It's just I am finally thinking about it for the first time in my life. Thank you again.
Of course. And remember, talk to him.
I will.
But don't scare him. He scares easy.
Especially when you're mentioned.
He has his reasons.
All right. Goodbye. And thank you again, Mama.
Take care. Goodbye, Lauren.
And I will leave with my pamphlet.
So you want to hold hands with an orc. Important things to know.
It's like, oh man, I wish I'd known this before. I already jumped the gun on everything in here.
Most of the stuff you actually already know.
Yeah.
It goes into detail about different things, but all in all, it's basically stuff that was already explained to you for the most part.
Yeah, I guess Gibby will just sort of head home.
All right. Anybody else have anything else they want to do at all? Going once?
I don't know if we'll have time for the third thing.
Sure.
Okay.
We can absolutely do that.
Okay.
She invites you to her chateau that she bought and refurbished. Because of course she bought a chateau. It's actually a little ways out of the city. You actually have to do a decent drive to get there, probably about a 45-minute drive out of town. But it makes sense for her now that she's kind of retired and kind of wants to stay out of the way of the paparazzi. But eventually you make your way to the House of the Siren. Your previous employer and the person you work security for can't remember, how many years was it?
A long time. Pretty much her entire career.
Yeah. Those were the notes I was trying to find. Was on the Siren. Apologies again.
Yes, the ancient scrolls must be consulted. Un memento, por favor.
It's mostly because I didn't write down a whole lot of Tanis's information, which was my own fault.
The ancient scrolls are a little faded. Un memento.
I'm gonna message you something, Connor, if you can just reply to me.
All right.
The
This is
ancient
the one thing
texts require renovations.
They do, they really do. Literally, Unexpectables, it's like, oh, nice, organized. And then Prince Division is like that guy with the conspiracy board with the red thread on it, and he's like slapping it with his hand.
The ancient texts may have been lost in the Great Fire.
Ah, okay, she was. I just wanted to be sure. I'm pretty sure that's what she is. But I
Yeah.
wasn't 100%. All right, so as you drive up the long, winding driveway of the chateau, did you bring Nefene with you, or did you leave her at home?
I'll bring her if she wants to come.
She wants to come. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring her.
All right, you drive up and eventually park the car and are met with a Minotaur who actually kind of walks down from the door. And you first are like, wow, she got new security, but no, this guy appears to be some sort of like landmaster or like a groundskeeper of some sort. And he kind of approaches the vehicle as you roll down the window, I assume. And he goes, good day there, sir.
Hello.
You wouldn't happen to be working for any sort of tabloids, websites, and or news stations?
I'm an old friend.
What is your name?
Viro Tanis.
I'll speak with the mistress before I let you on the grounds, respectfully, sir.
Alrighty. When he walks away, I'll lean over the seat to look at Nefene, and I'll go, mistress, and I'll roll my eyes.
Oh, she's extra.
A little bit, but
You watch as the Minotaur disappears in the house, and about 5 minutes later, rushing past him in essentially almost like an hoodie, but it's like this big poofy jacket, like that she clearly threw on in the moment just to like get outside where it's like slightly chilly. Comes running out the siren, who is a harpy. Her very beautiful, almost palish kind of blonde feathers kind of glistening in the breeze. She's wearing these ridiculous rounded orange sunglasses, and her hair is pulled back in a little bit of disarray, which is, I mean, you've seen her in the dressing room here and then, like, you know, putting on her makeup and whatnot. And you've seen her at her worst at times, but she definitely is in like a sort of binge watching movies sort of attire at the moment. She comes in, she goes, "Oh, Tanis! My dear, come out of the car! Come out of the car!"
I'll step out of the car. I would know her real name, right?
You do, but she likes to be called the Siren.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Siren. It's been entirely too long.
Oh, look at you. Are you getting wrinkles on your face, darling?
I don't think so. I've still got quite a ways to go before that happens.
Of course you do. Oh, hello! And Nefene's like, a little scared at first. She's kind of got a Cruella DeVille vibe.
I'll kneel down and I'll put a hand on her back. Nefene, this is the Siren. I used to work with her.
As a henchman?
I look back up at the Siren and I nod slightly. I was a bodyguard for her.
Oh, she's so cute. She looks just like you. I love children. And you watch as the Siren kind of kneels down and like pets her like on top of the head, and Nefene's like, ow, ow, kind of like grabs her head and fixes her hair. Oh, come in. I come in right away. I'm so sorry about my groundskeeper. It's just we've had people sneak in through the shrubs and bushes, and it's quite the disaster. Come in. Oh, take your shoes off though. Come in.
Oh, they're doing sort of an Eastern thing here. I see. And I will do so, and I'll say you can take your shoes off, Nefene.
Okay. She kicks her shoes off. It's a nice chateau. Everything's very echoey though, and like on the walls are really nice art. You know that the Siren was all about nice art.
Yeah. How old does she look, by the way?
She's probably maybe 40s, maybe late 30s, early 40s. Her career definitely boomed when she was about, you know, like probably 19, 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's getting up in years. All her feathers are in place, though. She's not losing feathers. She's not graying at all.
Ah, yes.
And as you come inside, beautiful, beautiful home. Absolutely gorgeous. She goes, "Can I get you something to drink? I have lemonade. I also have, I have champagne, but you're driving." You can hear the clinking of bottles.
I think the little one would like a lemonade, and if you've got tea, I'd like that.
Oh yes, of course. I'll get you some tea. Oh,
I'd
go sit in the
appreciate
solar.
it.
Go sit in the solar. It's beautiful in there, despite the chill outside. Go sit. Sit.
I'll grab Nephine's hand and I'll sort of like start pointing to things that look expensive and going, "Oh, look at that."
I want to touch it.
I'll look over my shoulder real quick and then I'll like lift her up to touch it.
Okay. She like smacks her hand on a painting and it's in a glass frame. And as you bring Nephine down, you're like, that was fun. And then turn over and see like this perfect child handprint, like in the corner of this massive portrait of her, of the siren, looking really great.
And I'll put a finger in front of my mouth and go, shh.
As you go to sit down in the solar, it's kind of like a room, but like half of it is like the roof is like glass and it kind of folds over almost like a greenhouse. It's very nice in here. And eventually the siren shows up with a glass of lemonade and she places this really vibrant looking like tea in front of you. You've never seen anything like it. It smells different.
It smells nice.
I was a little low on tea, so I had to improvise.
Well, yeah, it smells lovely either way. I'm sure it tastes the same.
Drink it?
Yeah.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. Here, we just got you back.
That is a 7. Did I just
We
drink perfume?
just got you back.
You spit out the tea. It tastes like burnt boiled sugar. Oh, well, I was out of tea leaves, so I just boiled some energy drink.
I'm sorry, what? Okay. This is why you never drink before you ask.
Oh, God.
I would like to quote
like
a friend of mine. I would like to quote a friend of mine and say, "Cack."
I'll
Nephine, like, was going to drink her lemonade and then sees your reaction, and you can see the eyes of, like, are we about to get poisoned? Like, what's happening?
Does her lemonade look normal?
Yeah, it looks completely normal.
I nod at Nephine like it's probably fine.
Nephine drinks it, and you see her face scrunch in, like, I feel like I got punched in the teeth. The siren does a very dramatic flourish and sits down on the couch across you and goes, "So how can I help you, darling?"
Well, it's been a long time, and I figured we'd catch up maybe and talk a
Oh,
little
I'd
bit.
love to catch up. How's the city doing?
Well, it never sleeps.
Of course not.
Yeah, and really hasn't changed much over the years, but it's been interesting getting to explore different parts of the city as well. I'm sure you've heard I went on your recommendation, and I am now part of the Rampoon City Prince Division, and I'll slide my badge under the table.
Oh, good for you. They do great work.
Yeah.
A friend of
can I-
mine, you know. Yeah, go ahead.
Insider, just to see how interested she is.
Yeah.
I keep
Absolutely,
waiting
go
for
for it.
this woman to go, "Oh, Tanny, good to see you again. I've missed you."
That is a soft 20.
She seems like she hasn't talked to people in a while. And she's very happy to have the company. Oh, I had a friend of mine who had dealings with the Prince Division and had nothing but nice things to say.
No kidding.
Do you remember her name was Daniela? She worked the lights, the flashy ones that made me look really good on the left side.
Oh, of course, yeah. I got to know
Yes.
most of the people who worked with you there.
Yes, she had a bit of a condition, and the Prince Division assisted with that, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
You happen to know what Daniela's doing nowadays? She's
I think
still working.
She is still working in lighting. Last I heard, she's working for a news station somewhere in the big city.
Ah. No longer with the agency then.
No. A few people once I stopped had, well, the light died down and they sought a bigger light, which who can blame them, really? But, yes, the entire stage production team has moved on into recording Broadway and high-class musicals for DVD releases. And most of the other tech people have gone on to bigger and brighter things. I believe Jeffers is now working on movies. Remember him?
Really?
Dwarven guy, taller than average, no beard, which is haunting. Yes, he apparently works in movies now. I think he's a safety manager or something. He makes sure that the catwalks are safe during productions. But no, and you've been doing great at the party. It's a great time. I hope things have been going very well for you.
They've taken some interesting turns.
Interesting. She kind of sits forward.
Yeah.
Nefene kind of turns and looks towards you, kind of curiously.
I give her a smile and I pat her on the head.
She drinks another drink of the lemonade. Her face scrunches. You know the Golden Kamui, the girl from Golden Kamui, where she's got the scrunched chin face?
Yeah.
She's like that every time she drinks this lemonade. She's like,
oh my god.
well, I've been taking up hobbies myself, but I'm genuinely curious. I mean, something exciting must have happened. Stories.
Well. And I'll regale her of some of the things that I've done. I'll leave out details that Nefene doesn't need to know.
Fair enough. Oh, forbidden dragon romances, frightening locations with beast abundant, a secret artist society. I love it. Oh my goodness, what an adventure. Oh, it makes me want to get out of this house right now and to get into some trouble. But it's not good for my plumage.
Well, personally, I for one would love to see you get out there more.
I do miss the pizzazz of the big city, but you know how the stress was getting to me.
Right.
Too much fixing my feathers and too much, oh, your nails are too long. You need to trim them down. I'd like my nails long. I could put more paint on them. Really. So many expectations, and I can't deliver on all of them. Who knows? Maybe a return tour would do me some good in the next, she counts on her fingers, 10 years, perhaps?
Well, if you ever need a police escort.
Do you know anyone?
Well, you're looking at one.
She gives you a wink. You have some more life in you, you know. But
He
she kind of looks to you and goes, but I can tell you have a lot on your mind. You don't seem distant. I remember you used to stand around, you just would stare off into the distance, and even when I talked to you sometimes, you seemed like your mind was elsewhere. Not so much in the sense that you were thinking about something, but that you were trying to think about something. And here I see you, and you seem to have a lot on your mind. A lot more purpose in these brows. She kind of pushes your eyebrows a little bit.
I'll like scrunch my face a little bit. Yeah, there is a lot on my mind.
I think whatever it is, Viro Tanis, you can do it. And if you can't do it, well, find some people to help you. It's called a production team for a reason.
I've already got a pretty good team.
And a pretty lovely daughter, too. Would you like some more lemonade? And Neffy's like, oh, no, I couldn't. No, I'm good.
She knows about me and me and my wife, right? Like,
Yeah, she does.
Hmm.
She doesn't bring it up because she is respectful.
fair
Right?
enough.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say to her?
If there's a moment where Nephane is off, like going to the restroom or something, he'd like to say something in private.
Yeah, she's like, no lemonade. I couldn't. She goes, okay, well, if you wouldn't mind taking your glass back to the kitchen. Effie goes, okay. And kind of picks up her glass and leaves you too. Oh my god, she's so cute. She's like a
got
little you.
Oh, she's got more of her mother in her than yeah. She's great. I just
What's wrong, Janice? You're not in trouble, are you?
Not really.
Did you kill a man?
No.
Okay, good.
I barely killed anybody. Or anything, I should say. I don't think I've killed anybody. But I worry a lot about my family. And I wonder if I can hold this all together. My brother, he's in a very precarious spot right now. And I don't know if I can help him. My daughter, she was kidnapped by the Orc Mafia because of what I do and what I got into. Things haven't felt right for a long time. Like I've lost balance. Like I'm being tossed on the wind.
Siren kind of thinks about it for a while. Tanis, I wish I knew what to say. Your daughter, that couldn't have been easy. I certainly would be frightened myself.
I got into this because I wanted to protect people. But how can I do that if I can't even protect the ones closest to me? Can't even protect myself.
Sometimes, when I was much too frightened to get on stage, I wasn't alone. I had you there. And I had Bruno. And I had Daniela. I can't make a light work on the stage, and I couldn't manage the audio to save anybody. But that doesn't mean I'm useless. It means I can only do as much as I can. And if I did all that work, I would probably not be well.
Tanis. She puts a hand on your shoulder. You say that you haven't saved anybody. But your daughter's right here in front of me. And the people you talked about, you did save them. And it sounds like you intend to save many more like them.
I'm going to try.
You're going to. And she kind of pinches your cheek a little bit, like just a little bit of like a brush of the thumb. And you know you are. And that's what scares you. Because you know it's going to be hard. It maybe means you lose something. But that's the cost of putting on a show. Will you be okay?
I don't know. I hope so.
Well, if you
I
have any
have to.
vacation, I have some spare rooms here. And as you smile at her, you hear a crash in the house that echoes through all of the corridors. And the siren immediately is like, "Phoom," all the feathers are up. And she goes like, "Oh, my days."
Oh. Nefene?
You guys get up and follow the sound of the noise. You see Nefene frozen. And like there's this sort of porcelain quail. This sort of glossy porcelain quail that is just in pieces on the ground. And Nefene is like looking up like a deer in headlights.
Oh, no. Neff, what happened?
I'm sorry. Oh dear, that was an original Gustaffelman piece. Ha ha, children! Woo ha ha. Oh, oh, it's fine. It's just a trinket. It's nothing. She kind of kicks a piece to the side of her foot.
I'm so sorry. How much was it?
She taps her fingers on her chin and she goes, "You know what? Nothing that a good visit wouldn't cover. Perhaps you can, I don't know, we could, watch some of the old shows and reminisce and..."
Sure.
Wait!
I can...
Nefene runs off towards the car. It's honestly, Tanis, it's fine. It's just a statue.
I'm
She didn't
so
die.
sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I really should not have put it on this shelf where it belongs, and now it's on the floor.
I can
And then
go and see if I can get it mended, or I
have a restoration artist who I could speak to.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's part of being a parent. You watch as Nefene runs back in with that Ziploc bag of cookies. She goes, "I'm really sorry." And she hands the siren the Ziploc bag of shitty cookies. How many cookies are in here? Was that 12 or 16? I can't count.
About a baker's dozen, so 12-ish, give or take.
Well, then no harm done. The cost has been covered. Thank you. And she kind of pinches Nefene's cheek, and Nefene goes, "Ow!" Kind of pulls away from her. Well, it's always lovely to see you, Tanis, and you better visit me again.
I will. And thank you.
Anytime. And I mean that. I might not be able to respond to you, text, but again, I have some spare bedrooms. They echo a bit, and I'm sure this place is probably haunted, but...
I'll pull her in and I'll hug her.
Oh, you always were so huggy. And she kind of pats you on the back of the head. Oh, it's not a tree. It's got to be somebody else, doesn't it?
Not you know as well as anybody that I'm not good at putting my feelings into words.
I know.
So here you go.
I know. Okay.
All right. I'll get out of your feathers.
Yeah. You actually have... Let me just... She picks off one from your shoulder. I'm melting, honey. The change of season, it's just killer.
Her coat is like really nice looking, right?
Oh yeah.
Would you mind if I kept that, actually?
What, my feather?
As a reminder.
A little creepy, but sure.
I was wondering if it was. I'll just... he like puts it in his pocket.
Take
Because
care,
sometimes I
Tanis.
forget. I will. You too.
And stay out of trouble. Or if you're going to
I-
get into trouble, you better be to end it.
That one.
That's good. And Nefene turns around. Don't break anything again. In other places that aren't my home. She smiles awkwardly, and Nefene is like, yeah, bye. And Nefene just scrambles into the back of the car.
I'll raise a hand up and I'll back up into the car as well.
Okay. The groundskeeper kind of turns and kind of gives a nod to the lady, and the siren keeps waving until you're out of sight in the car. You guys make your way home. And
Yeah.
with that, thusly concludes the downtime episode. And as you guys prepare for the next one, I believe you guys currently... Okay, no, you did get your level up. Good. I want to make sure you guys were level 6.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys make your way home, you guys prepare for the meeting of the dragons, Rigagon, the Fey Lords, Baron Dramar, and Chasmodius with a question mark? As you figure out your way forward in the next episode of the Prince Division. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Ooh.
Bye, Austin.
Bye,
Bye,
Austin.
Austin.
This is episode 42.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
We
Closing
might
in on-
actually get to 50.
Closing
Yes,
in on
live,
50.
The universe and everything.
So, Monty,
Hi.
was the slumber party with Zoby good? Was pizza good?
We'll talk about that when we start the next session.
Oh God. Bryant just becomes the dog sitting at the kitchen table with the fire raging around him, just going, fine.
This is fine. No, it's icing. It's not fire.
Uh,
That was a good session.
Yeah.
You guys enjoy yourselves?
I did.
I love that Mama Ragigi thought I was fucking pregnant.
She's like, wait.
it's like
Yeah,
part of my brain that's like,
good.
am
Oh
I?
no. Oh god.
Gibby's just thinking to herself, am I? Oh God, maybe I should check on that.
You
Imagine-
pregnant?
Imagine like the final battle of the campaign, and then it's just like Gibby turns to like, it's like, and I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant.
Pregnant.
Am I pregnant?
I like Prenart. Prenart's my favorite. Am I Prenart?
Will her baby top of head?
God.
Ah.
I miss Yahoo Answers.
Rest in peace, Yahoo Answers. Well,
Absolute legends.
before we keep everybody here any longer than we need to, we should probably go ahead and do our outros.
Yeah.
Starting with Arcolf. Where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Arcolf, where I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker when the queue allows me to. I probably won't be starting the story on that until the 7th or afterwards. Just want to give everyone a chance to actually get the damn game first. Aside from that, you can find me on Mondays at twitch.tv/Colonel Cheru, where I play the world's strongest martial artist high school girl and Satan.
Huh.
I'm an idiot. I saved this as Unexpectables.
Oh no.
I'm the voice of the tutorial on Mondays.
as Satan.
Ooh, Satan.
Satan.
All right. That'll bring us over to Bosco. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Here, and I'm offended by your accent.
Wait.
He's being, yeah, I know, he's being facetious shit, isn't he?
I'm gonna roll up my skin like a sleeve, like a cartoon.
You should see a doctor about that.
God, Connor's gonna finally come and visit, get off the plane, and just punch Bosco in the face, and then get back on the plane again.
Well, Monty tried that, but she had to have help.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was very fun.
We can do that for Connor too.
Oh boy.
I want Connor dramatically like holding Bosco off a cliff by the neck.
Well, we could go to Pasadena and tie him to the railroad tracks.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Well.
That just reminds me of Penelope Pit Stop in the Hooded Claw.
Oh my god. Sarah, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Find me on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. I'll be back on Wednesday for more Unexpectables where I'm guesting. And then Saturday again, I don't know. I don't do a lot of streaming. I'm sorry. There's nothing to talk about. It's NDA.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, you do, and you're gonna know it a lot in the future. Oh God, success!
I'm not sure how. Yeah, like actually. Though,
You too, Arcolf. It's coming for you.
I've dealt with NDAs before.
Yeah,
A lot more, motherfucker. You're gonna learn
Monty,
today.
where can they find you?
Yeah, where
if
can
they
they
haven't
find
signed
you
an
breaking
for it?
NDA? Monty.
Connor, do you have your soundboard ready? Do you have the beat
Yes.
ready?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna be starring in, and also, so
You
check me
can't
out
laugh
there.
during the beat, Monty. Christ.
You gave me too much power.
You're not allowed to use that. I'm letting you.
No!
In the future, do not use it.
No,
but
I want
was
that to be a
funny.
long fart now instead of a beep sound.
No. You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue. Tomorrow will be Pokemon Nuzlocke. I have a driving thing I need to do tomorrow, and then after that, I'm going to stream more Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke. We got through the fighting gym, which was the one I was the most terrified of. So now we have Crash or Wake. So that'll be really fun. And then on Thursday, you can catch me running Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The previous episode, the party killed a lot of goblins, and I mean a lot of goblins, at least 30 goblins, if not more than that. There was a lot of goblins.
Aren't they a CR1 half?
They're half, yeah, CR half.
You
I
killed
think,
enough
or-
goblins to make Bracky sad.
Yeah.
Fuck, Brad.
And I won't spoil how the episode or the session ended, but
Somebody died.
they might.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Fun!
Yeah, sure.
Someone will die.
Monty
Of
doesn't kill
fun.
characters. It's fine. You're good.
I have no control over that.
Yeah, you do.
And also, that is literally false. It's happened before.
What do you
I have
mean?
no recollection.
Oh yeah, I've murdered.
Seika.
I've killed.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that is.
Seika died. Also, I
Seika doesn't
killed.
count. They got better.
I killed Draco's character. Well, they just
Well,
died.
right, but you'd kill Draco character for a Klondike bar. That's different.
No, it legitimately was a legitimate death in the game, and it was my first ever character death, actually.
Well, what'd you do for a crab?
What?
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Yeah, you can't say the word crab around Monty. It just triggers her. See, look
Well,
at her. She's got the blood haze now.
The Blackwater mist has descended.
I'm thinking about that king crab, man.
Isn't it good?
Oh God.
Isn't it good? Monty, you could literally have that every day.
No,
What
you
is crab
can't.
like?
It's very rich. It's not everybody's thing. It is a very savory very soft meat.
Just come to LA, you fucking bastard.
I think it's worth trying at least once in your lifetime.
Yeah, you should try it once. I know some people who don't like crab. It can be a little fishy, so if you don't like, fishy stuff, I personally love fishy things a lot. I should really try sea urchin. Apparently sea urchin's very fishy.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
The texture was too much.
The texture might be rough, yeah.
It was like firm snot to me. Just like, yeah, I couldn't stand it. It might have just been bad sea urchin, to be honest.
But crab is I don't know, crabs bring something out in me. I love crabs so much. It's like an adult Kinder Surprise egg, but instead of the outer shell being chocolate,
Wait, what did you just compare it to?
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Wait, no,
surprise what?
It's like a reverse Kinder Surprise.
No, it's
What is
not.
a Kinder Surprise?
It's a dead sea creature that you're tearing apart with your bare hands.
Well, the inside has a hard capsule, and the outside is a soft, delicious food object. And so crab is like the outside is the hard, capsule shell that's long and spiky.
You could have fucking went with, well, it's kind of like a Wonder Ball, but crab. What are you doing?
A Wonder Ball.
What? Don't sugarcoat it. You're eating a giant sea insect.
Wait,
I am,
no,
and
we
it's
have a new
cool.
problem. You don't know what a
that's what
Wonder
it
Ball
is.
is?
No,
Did they not have Wonder Balls in fucking Canada?
maybe they do. I don't know.
Oh, I wonder who might do a who bow.
I mean,
What's my
I
Wonder
find
Ball?
crab easier to eat than I do crawfish. Just
Why
oh,
did you
looks
have to
so much like
resurface those
insects.
memories in me, Bosco?
Because I know I know you're a Wonder
No.
Ball bitch.
All I
You
know is
literally
that-
just flip my switch like a sleeper agent with that.
Wonder balls or with crayfish?
What the fuck is? Can someone explain to me what a Wonder Ball is?
It's like a Kinder egg.
So it's kind of so Monty. It's kind of like a king
Wait,
crab
so-
leg where you.
But wait. How can those exist when they banned Kinder Surprise eggs? Why didn't they ban those too?
Well,
They
they're
poisoned
not.
them.
They're not Kinder
Because
Surprise.
they're pure chocolate.
They're chocolate.
Yeah.
So there's
They
nothing
fucking
inside of them.
suck.
It's just it's like a
No,
chocolate
No,
ball.
there's a piece of
candy.
candy
There's candy inside.
There's candy inside.
It
of
is candy though.
Yeah.
Kinder eggs.
No,
had
they're
actual
like hard
poison
candies.
inside.
Like they're hard candies. Like
Yeah.
I will post an image in the Prince Division general chat, Monty.
Thank
This is
you.
what a Wonder Ball
Welcome to the
looks like.
Candy
There it
Podcast,
is.
everybody.
Oh, that's so lame. Oh my god.
What?
So,
What do you mean that's lame?
It's
And
also
Kinder's-
it's also Nestle chocolate, which is just not great.
Inside of a Kinder Surprise egg, they have like capsules that have like toys inside of them. So you get like a little toy car or like, I usually would get puzzles when I was a kid, which was the shittiest prize you get.
And why did they get banned?
Because Americans would unhinge their jaws like snakes and swallow them whole and choke on the capsules because they.
Oh, so you're telling me that a Wonder Ball was a safer version of your shitty chocolate?
No, I'm
Surprise.
saying Kinder Surprise are the better version that also makes natural selection more applicable.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow. On that note,
Right.
so if you
Yes, I
die with a
only know
Kinder egg,
Hershey, Hershey.
if you die with a Kinder egg, just know that it was meant to be. I love hearing Connor laugh.
and they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/Distortion Devil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tomorrow I'm gonna be joining the people.
Sorry.
that got me.
Oh God! It's finally time for Monty to kill Connor.
Listen, Wonder
I
Balls
didn't
got-
see it coming.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's not the kind of joke Monty normally makes. So, I'm proud of her. She's hanging around me too much.
I just saw that comment go by. I was like, wow, I didn't know Monty was a social Darwinist.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
You-
The fact that America had to ban that because people would just eat the thing whole is the craziest thing.
To be fair, we're also the ones that they had to put a hot warning label on coffee for.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
Well, they can find me tomorrow over at twitch.tv/roll, ROLE, 4 damage. As I and a group of other D&D YouTubers and content creators and the like. We'll be running through a funny little Christmas story DM'd by Yaro Shien, raising money for the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And yeah, that'll be happening sometime tomorrow. I'll be tweeting out when. Will be the very last block on their sort of 48-hour marathon that they're doing right now. And I'd appreciate seeing some of y'all there. Other than that, be sure to check out Dead House Sonata. They've got a tech demo out now that is playable. That's right. Be sure to go to deadhousesonata.com. Make sure to check out the tech demo. It is very bare bones, but it will give you an idea of what some of the system's building blocks sort of look like, and it's playable. And also be sure to check out my DM's Guild, where sometime in the next couple of weeks or so, I'll be releasing the Warpath Barbarian, which is sort of like Rambo, John Wick, Die Hard sort of barbarian subclass that I've come up with that specialize in ranged weaponry. Yes. Other than that, I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice.
That's right. I rolled with all of my metal dice today with Die Hard Dice.
Woo!
You hear that weight?
That is a good heft that those Die Hard dice have. Makes you feel like a king when you have them in your hand. You're just like, yes, this is a good heft. And yes, now through December 20th, if you would like to purchase a gift for either yourself or another tabletop lover in your life, then be sure to head on over to dieharddice.com, use the code Unexpectable ! And you can save 15% on your order at dieharddice.com.
And if you're ordering for Christmas, please order now. Like, order sooner rather than later, because
The sooner the better.
if you order them late and they don't get here in time, that is not on Die Hard Dice. They literally do everything they can to get you your dice, but there's some things out of their control. But order soon. Consider your location.
Indeed.
If you're in the US, probably shorter delivery time. If you live in Canada, I got bad news for you. Ooh. All right. Sorry.
And with that, we'll get ready to get some bits and subs out of the way. Also, whenever I hear about Monty eating crab, this is the only thing I can think of.
Oh God. God, to eat a whole one, that would be the dream.
I mean, we can
You
get
want that,
to
we can
one.
make that dream come true.
Just the whole king crab, like the entire thing.
We can
Not
make
the
that
legs,
dream
the
come true,
entire
Monty.
thing.
Yeah,
Monty,
yeah.
Monty,
They
we can make
offered that,
happen.
remember?
Did they offer the full thing, like just the whole
do.
crab?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Monty, so when America when?
Bruh.
Bro, all I want for Christmas is Monty in LA. Monty in LA.
No, I got plans, dude.
I know you got plans to come here. Excellent.
I tried soft shell crab and I was very underwhelmed. It wasn't that great. Maybe I should try it from a different place.
It's less expensive, I think. Or is it more? I have no idea.
I got it deep fried. It was like a deep fried soft shell crab. I don't know if that's how
Weird.
you eat it.
We could try Crab Avenue next time.
Crab Avenue.
It's in Glendale.
There's a lot of stuff where we live.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about those pancakes.
Oh God.
Those were good
Ace-
pancakes. Sorry, continue, Connor. I apologize.
Bounty, thank you for the 300 bits. Monty pulled out her inner chaotic child with Zoby. Also very happy to get back into Pokemon. They patch the broken Poke Radar, and now we don't have to chain 100 Pokemon to get at least 5 Pokemon.
I don't know what that means.
Make
Go
a-
watch the new movie.
Make of that what you will. Chocolate Zombie 101, thank you for the 15 months. Zacko Duo, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Henchman.
Boo.
Doppelganger Zaus, thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to Meat Shield. Zenlita, thank you for the 200 bits. Shout out to Tanis for soloing Mamu Rugigi Savage with no damage. Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100. I was hoping the mount would drop, but you know. Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Hearing that the tower once an army reminds me of that scene from Blazing Saddles. I want rustlers, hustlers, assassins, barbarians, bugbears, beholders, mind flayers, mimics, minions, bandits, warlords, half-orcs, half-devils, half-wits, dimwits, nitwits, nilbogs, owlbears, ogres, hags, harpies, redcaps, cut purses, throat cutters, train robbers, bank robbers, quicklings, and Methodists.
Yes. Classic movie. Go watch it.
Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. Instead of censoring swears and such with bleeps and beeps, Connor censors swears with farts. That is true. That right there's true, motherfucker.
That doesn't. No.
But I love it.
Faceless 42, thank you for the 100 bits. As a New Zealander, what the hell is a Wonder Ball? We just explained it.
Yeah.
Here on the Candy Podcast.
You wouldn't understand.
Let's not get into that conversation
It's
again.
fine.
Yes, right
They
here.
have them in Australia. There, go visit your folks.
On the Openable Food Podcast. Faceless 42, thank you for the 100 bits. Or thank you for the additional 32 bits, I should say. I just found out what a Wonder Ball is, and I have to agree with Monty. They do look underwhelming.
Y'all motherfuckers.
I just find it interesting that
I
there
don't
was a
know.
second food that I knew about that Monty did not.
I
Yeah,
think-
that's interesting.
Are Kinder Surprise still illegal?
I
Yes.
don't love it.
I think they are. Damn it. I want you guys to try a Kinder Surprise.
Hold on, let me check. It's been a few years since I last checked.
I heard they were unbanned and then got banned again. Because
Find out now.
I remember looking into like sending some to my friends, and it's actually considered contraband. You can get fined 2,000 Canadian dollars if you send them over the border.
Damn, they're serious about that.
That's what I heard.
Yes. They're illegal to import into the U.S.
Ugh.
What the
The
fuck?
Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetics Act prohibits Kinder Eggs as they don't allow confectionery products to contain a non-nutritive object.
What if you like broke it
See,
apart
Monty,
and just
it's
brought
just
us
in
the
general,
chocolate?
you can't put something that you can't eat inside of food.
Anyway, I apologize. Keep going, Cotter. I'm sorry.
If you really want to toy that bag, get a fucking Happy Meal, Monty.
Happy Meal. Volk551, thank you for the 10 bits. Arcolf, that coffee thing happened to a 70-year-old woman at McDonald's. And it spread that around to make her look like a money-grubbing jerk. All they were serving, their coffee at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. It's nearly 100 degrees Celsius.
Wait, there was an actual event behind that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a
Yeah.
big deal back in the day.
I had no
That's
idea.
why they put it on the label now.
Yeah, and then they pointed to her being an idiot when in truth, like, they actually like did a basically McDonald's retaliated with a huge smear campaign against this one individual because
Oh, they
were
got
upset.
it was highly effective.
Yeah.
Indeed. Quiet Riot, thank you for the 30 bits. When an orc and a human love each other very much, the human has to make a constitution saving throw or lose half their movement speed. See Panic at the romance shit.
You not won that fucking roll. But
Yeah.
It was underwater. So maybe that helped.
It was underwater.
Yeah.
Monty, fact check.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I was,
Yeah. You guys
I
were with
wasn't paying
Zenryo and you were
attention.
underwater, so it was totally fine.
Monty's just sitting here like.
yeah, I'm having a good time.
Tomonti's brain is just going, I like cats. Yeah. Cat food. Yeah.
I'm just hungry. I'm thinking about what I want to eat after this, but
already packed
what were we talking about? Were we talking about Zeus or something?
Oh, we're talking about
the message. Yes, the message was. When an orc and a human love each other very much, the human has to make a constitution saving throw or lose half their movement speed.
I did. I barely said
that's
got
why
it.
Monty zoned out because she started thinking about Goliaths. Fair enough. Now I follow.
Oh my god.
Isoka. Volk551, thank you for the bit. That coffee gave the old woman 3rd-degree burns.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And they like made fun, like, oh, she just poured coffee on her. It's not that big. It's like, no, your coffee was like nuclear hot. That's why she was suing you. It shouldn't have been that hot.
One
Genuinely, I
sweet.
had no idea there was an actual event behind it.
Yeah. I think there were a couple, but that was the big one.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody knows.
One sweet girl. Thank you for the 100 bits. Amazing job as always. Yes, you too, Bosco. My coworker loves when you all stream because apparently it puts me in a better mood.
I'll fight you.
Yeah. All right, and that's it. That's it. That's everything.
Fucking great.
All right. Who do,
Every
we,
last little detail.
Great.
who do we want to raid? I have quite a few people.
Yeah, anyone but Thero I'm good with.
You know who we could raid? We could raid Shempai.
Yeah, I'm good with Shenpai's not Thero.
I don't think we.
Warning.
Oh, right. It's gonna be.
Shinpai is currently going through the Endwalker main scenario quest. If anyone in the chat plays Final Fantasy 14 and don't want spoilers,
Let's
do not.
not. do
I have
that
a
then.
alternative.
Yes.
Okay.
We could raid the charity that I'm going to be a part of tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. We'll raid
Yeah.
Shempai when she's not streaming spoiler content.
Are they still
We
going?
love
Yes,
her.
they are.
What
It
is-
is.
what is-
It is
type
roll
it?
ROL.
Can you type it to me in the channel?
Yes.
That's just easier because then I can copy paste it.
I believe they're doing a Phasmophobia stream right now.
Oh, shit.
Roll for damage. What should our raid message be?
Poop.
Poop.
Look out, ghosts!
if a chef makes spaghetti and another chef steals his recipe, is that a copy pasta?
Yes.
Someone actually had a really good one. Stuffed crust, stuffed crust.
Yeah. Stuffed crust. Stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust, stuffed crust, stuffed crust, stuffed crust. Let's do that. All right, stuffed crust, go.
Da, 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 da.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Kinder eggs will kill us all.
No, they won't. Connor.